Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
Whoa, there we are. That was kind of weird. Hopefully everybody can see me very well. Anyways, tonight is going to be a very fun night. Let me know in the comments down below. Can you hear me? What's going on, Rock and Roger? Andrew Elliott, what up, what up, what up? Tonight is going to be a little bit different episode of OGP's Live movie news. Here we go. Boom. Look at this. Wetmovie1 in the house. How are you doing, sir? Can you hear me loud and clear?
No, I can't really hear you loud and clear, but I'm at a casino right now called the Hawaiian Casino. Or something like that.
Hawaiian Gardens?
The Hawaiian Gardens Resort. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
I'm over here, and I might start playing poker, which I don't know what I'm doing. But I might start playing in a little bit, so if they call my name, you might see me have to get up. But
right. Okay.
I just wanted to jump in here because my face is on the thumbnail. So I'm here.
Yeah, how rude of you actually have a life outside of hanging out with OGP. That's not cool, man.
I know, right? OGP is like my only life source.
I know. But hey, so I've got Nick coming in just a few minutes. So if you have to jump away, if you can come back in to say hi to Nick later on or whatever, yeah, do that if you can.
Yeah.
But I had mentioned to Nick, I was like, well, once I get going, do a little rambling at first, and then, bring on the guests a few minutes later and stuff. But being your situation where you are, it doesn't leave us much option as far as when to talk to you right now, because you're sitting live in a casino.
Yeah, which I can't really record anything in here. So it's all table games. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, some of those casinos around Los Angeles are very interesting with the type of games they're allowed to have and what they are. But are you, you haven't really mentioned who you're there with, and I have a sneaking suspicion I know who you're there with. Would it involve three guys who look a lot alike?
Well, I'm with two of the people that look a lot alike. Not
okay.
One of them's not here.
2/3 of the triplets, and Mr. Cody House of Geek.
Yeah.
Now, where's Cody at? He's out throwing his money away somewhere?
Well, he's out there just watching them play or playing. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he's doing something.
Okay. Yeah, I remember them saying they're big poker players, and it would be cool if I didn't live 100 million miles away from that casino to go join you guys.
Is that how far you are from here?
100 million miles, right around there, yeah. In that neighborhood, yeah.
I like the background, though. The background looks kind of cool, all blue.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It's a nice looking casino. I've never been there. I've seen it on the side of the freeway and stuff, but I've never been there.
Yeah.
Have you gambled at all yet?
No, because I was like, I started, I was going to lose track and not be able to join the live today.
Oh, yeah. Well, my fault with that, but
how dare you? You slap yourself 2 times.
Hey, you know what? I just I thought it would be fun to have you and Nick and me all kind of hanging out and talking autographs, talking movies, talking conventions, which I just learned. I got to talk to Nick about another convention that's happening September 10th and 11th that I just learned about, that I got press passes to. So that should be a lot of fun. I'll be going there Sunday. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So we'll talk about that. There he goes right there. I didn't put, so it should have been OGP, Wetmovie1, and Cody House of Geek hanging out with Nick. What's going on, Cody? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Just chilling.
Good. Nice, nice. Have you won any money yet?
No, he doesn't gamble. He didn't win nothing.
Oh, you don't gamble. Good choice there. Good choice. Very good choice.
Watching the triplets ruin their
Yeah.
lives.
Well, it's not triplets. It's only 2 of them.
Two of them, yeah.
Yeah. 2/3 of the triplets, but that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm it's you know, maybe one of these days this week we'll be able to connect and stuff, but doing it on a Monday night, I've got to be right here, so that wasn't going to happen. But hopefully you guys have a lot of fun there tonight. But yeah, what's the plan after the casino? Go out and get liquored up and
We're to go get hammered together, or hammer each other together.
hammer each other. That's, I think, the key, right?
It's 2022, man. Hey,
no shame in yo game.
sorry, don't get mad that I'm cheating on you, OGP.
Oh man, no. You know what? I've had to like be okay with that, because I know I've always been second fiddle to the fluffy gamer.
Yeah,
and his nice round self. So it's
you said fiddle, diddle.
diddle diddle. But anyways, no, very cool of you guys to drop in. Oh, look at that. Brent Mania coming through. What up, Brent Mania? Coming through with the $5 super chat. My mother
Look at
always
you
used
over
to
there
say,
making money. I
older
could
you
be
get, the
making
better you
money
get.
right now, but I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I've already won. Brent Mania coming through. What up, Brent?
You literally put your name in as BM.
Yeah,
You put a BM on the scoreboard.
A B. Oh, you didn't put a BJ up there?
yeah.
Wow.
We can barely hear you, dude.
Yeah, well, let me turn up my volume. I think everybody else can hear me fine. It maybe just because you're in a casino, you think? Or
Yeah, 'cause I don't have headphones and it's kind of like louder.
yeah. Well, hey, then I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys go have some fun? Drop back by a little bit later.
I will.
Yeah, and you know, if you can, and you know, say hi to Nick when he's in the room here. Ooh,
I'll come back later.
sexy. All right, dude. Well, there you go. Wetmovie1. So he had planned on being in, but his life, because of his job, he has not as much time as he used to. And with Cody being in from the East Coast right now, it is precious little time. But stay tuned. Wetmovie1 will be back. Let me say hi to the folks who jumped in the room here already. So we already said hello to Andrew Elliott again. Rockin' Roger, what's cracking? Robert, what up from Dallas? Nocturno, what's up, Nocturno? Hey, just learned about this it's a small thing going on September 10th and 11th. We're going to talk about here in a little bit. Down in Orange County. Nocturno, you going to be doing anything with that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Bruce Wayne, what's cracking, Bruce Wayne? Mikey Kelly, good. You can hear me. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Bruce Wayne is sound good. Thank you so much. Video Man and Gizmo, how is life? Just landed my biggest job, starting it in November. Decent. That is awesome. Congratulations on that. Very cool. Very happy for you. Let's see here. Good luck to Brennan. Taylor Torah, what up? How you doing, Taylor? How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. What's good, OGP? Been influence on Wetmovie. He needs direction. Well, Wetmovie's doing really good. You know, he's got that great job now, which is taking up a lot of his time. I'm very happy for him. But it has eased his stress level quite a bit. It's taken up his time, but it's eased his stress level. So very happy for Wetmovie1 with that right there. And yeah, definitely good luck to Wet1 at the casino there. Name a better duo than Wetmovie1 OGP. Go ahead. Saram, thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate it. Bullet Blake in the house. What's cracking, dog? How you doing tonight? And split a 1,000. Man, I don't know who's. Well, I would imagine maybe either. I don't know if it's Tommy, Teddy, which one of the triplets is driving, but maybe that might not be a good idea if one of them has a drive. I don't know who's driving though. As always, Fluffy Gamer likes turtles. Jesse, what's cracking? How you doing, Jesse? No Two-Face, how you doing tonight? Very good to see you here. Nathan C, are you late for the $1 million giveaway? Yeah, you missed it. It just happened. Sorry about that. No, you don't. What is it? Okay, we'll talk about that here in just a second, Nocturno. If I donate 10, will you eat? Oh no, I don't do that. No dingleberry eating over here. But I like where you're going. I like where you're going, but no dingleberry eating over here. But Nocturno, we're talking about a convention that I just learned about, and it's called Creep It Real. Like keeping it real, but it's Creep It Real OC. Check it out. I just learned about it yesterday because Nick posted something, and I got to talk to Nick about that. I'm wondering if he's going to be there with Fearsome Figures, if Fearsome Figures is going to have a booth there. But I just got my tickets. I got the 2-day passes, and so you shall see me down there at Creep It Real in the very near future here. But while we're waiting, I asked Nick to give me a few minutes before he came on, and I did not expect Wetmovie1 so early, but with his situation, I understand. So we kind of did things a little bit backwards tonight, and caught me off guard. But I do want to dive into some news before we get Nick in the room here. But once Nick comes in, we'll talk to him, put this on pause, and we'll come back to the news. You know how OGP rolls. I can go all night, baby. Oh, yeah. We'll do the news. We'll talk about it. We'll get it all done. But here we go. Things to talk about this week in theaters. You've got Me Time coming out. Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart. But it's also on Netflix. It looks like a cheesy, goofy comedy. It'll probably be a real fun movie, but you can watch it on Netflix. My advice, do it there if you're already paying for that subscription. Also, a little news, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, let me see, December 20th, 2024. So we are still like a year and 4 months away, but Sonic, or is that in 4 months from now? 2 years? My math is horrible. Pardon me on that. But December 20th of 2024. So no, we're over 2 years away. We're over 2 years and 4 months away from Sonic. But that'll be coming out. So that's kind of cool news to see the other day. And then yesterday we had the Game of Thrones spinoff House of the Dragon just came out on HBO. Has anybody seen that yet? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below if you would. And then Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, September 2nd. So we're just a few days away, about 10 days away from the Lord of the Rings spinoff coming into play. And Tales from the Walking Dead, we're 3 episodes in. I have not started watching that. It's one of those things where I think I'm going to wait a little bit and maybe binge and get caught up down the road. So if any of you have been watching that, I'm curious to know your thoughts on Tales from the Walking Dead and how that's going. I've heard it's a little bit of a different format, maybe smaller, shorter kind of stories than having the same characters for 10 years. So let us know down below if you would. That would be really cool. And then She-Hulk, I think, let me flip my page here. We got episode 2 of She-Hulk coming out Thursday, just a couple days from now. So we've just got the first one. And so we had the Hulk cameo in that. And that's another one I haven't seen yet. I've just the last week being in Vegas, getting back, a lot of things going on. I haven't had time to get into too much of this stuff, but it's stuff that I am very curious on your thoughts. You all, I would love for you to convince me why I should not watch some of these things, including She-Hulk there. And this is kind of interesting and exciting news. There is in the works, and I don't know exactly what stage they're in, but a Ferris Bueller's Day Off spinoff in development about the 2 guys that took Cameron's dad's, what was it, a Ferrari for a joyride when they, parked the Ferrari and went to the game or whatever. The 2 guys that took it for a joyride. It's a movie about those 2 guys, I guess. That's what I've heard. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a great movie. Obviously, I don't see us getting, Ferris or Cameron back unless they do some amazing CGI on that. And I don't know how great that would even look. But this could be a lot of fun. We'll see. We will see. But that is interesting. And as far as any type of release date or anything, I don't have anything like that yet. And then Wednesday, I think we're still waiting. As far as I've seen, We're still waiting for a release date for Wednesday on Netflix. But if you have not seen the trailer, this show looks amazing. It looks amazing. I mean, it's a trailer, so I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but you see Wednesday walk in to the gym, and there's like the water polo or swim team or whatever in the pool. And she's like, nobody, tortures my brother but me. And she drops a couple bags of piranhas in the pool. And it just it's hysterical to see all these other kids swimming away trying to escape from the piranhas. So it looks great. It really looks great. Tim Burton getting involved, you knew it was going to be good things, but that is one that I was excited about. Now I'm really excited about. And before I talk about any type of physical media, I just want to mention we have, I had to create a new category for this, OGP's Dumbass of the Week, because Gary Busey charged with a sex crime. Horror movie convention promoter says it is assisting authorities following charges against actor Gary Busey involving alleged sexual offenses at an event in New Jersey earlier this month. Are you kidding me, Gary Busey? I get it. You're getting up there in age, but dude, you can't go getting touchy-feely at a convention. Busey, 78, was charged Friday with 2 counts of 4th-degree criminal sexual contact and one count of attempted criminal sexual contact and 1 count of harassment following alleged allegations. So apparently what it sounds like is he got touchy-feely. Maybe somebody didn't like it, or he was trying to get touchy-feely and somebody didn't like it. And, they started reporting him to either the promoters or called the police. I don't know which came first, but Gary Busey was asked by the promoters to leave the convention and not come back. And then he was arrested and charged with these crimes. A Monster Mania convention said in a Facebook post that after attendees complained, an unspecified celebrity guest, which we know is Busey, was removed from the convention and instructed not to return. Monster Mania also encouraged the attendees to contact the police to file a report. So maybe it sounds like they went to Monster Mania first. The company said, adding that the behavior that compromise the safety and well-being of the attendees would not be tolerated. Monster Mania will continue to assist authorities in every way possible. And then the quote is, it was about contact. It was about touching Lieutenant Robert sorry, Robert there. Your name is tough to pronounce. The Philadelphia Inquirer, the multiple complaints police had received about Busey's conduct. Crazy. I don't think any of us have ever heard of anything like this. In public places, you get creepers and perverts and stuff. But dude, in this day of age with Me Too movement and just respect to other people and everything that's going on in the world, you cannot be touching people inappropriately. And how stupid do you have to be to do it in a public venue like that? I hope Gary Busey was done with conventions, because he will never see another one. I mean, even if he's completely found not guilty of any of these charges, he will never see another convention. No promoter will take that risk. It is very crazy and very sad news. And I feel bad for those attendees because it's hard going to a convention. They're crazy enough as it is with the crowds, but then you get somebody going all touchy-feely on you, especially Gary Busey. Oh, man. But it's sad, too, because, I love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And damn it, Gary Busey, now you're putting a stain on that. Some of these guys that we love doing some dumb things, and kind of tarnishing the legacy of the movies and shows that you've been involved with. Shame on you, Gary Busey. That was a stupid move. You are OGP's Dumbass of the Week. Let's see here. I'm going to get back here. And so Nocturno, so I think I mentioned, it is Creep It Real OC. They have a Facebook page. They have Instagram, and they have an actual website. I would check it out. It's a smaller venue, smaller event, but it seems like it'll be pretty fun. I'm going to be there, possibly Master Chaos. I'm not sure. Maybe I can drag Wetmovie1 down there as well. If I donate 10, no, we already went through that. Sorry about that. If you don't smoke, then I won't. Okay. Brentmania, deal. I don't smoke, so deal. You are not permitted to fart from here moving forward, Brentmania. Robert, I saw you've been walking in the morning. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, appreciate that. You know what? It's funny. I have not worked a day job in about 1.5 years now. And since then, I'm not even kidding. I've put on about 30 pounds. It's time to get my fat ass back in shape here. So thanks for those kind words there, Robert. I really appreciate that. Mark Wahlberg always provides entertainment regardless if the movie's good or not. I'm with you. I like Mark. You know what? It's funny. The first thing I ever won in my life was a Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch CD. I won off one of the local radio stations here, like a giveaway. And then I was entered for like a grand prize to win tickets to a concert or something, but I did not get that, but I got the CD. That was cool. But I've always enjoyed Mark Wahlberg. Lots of great movies. So yeah, I am with you, Bullet. Watched it last night. Or what are we talking about again? Were we talking about the Me Time movie, Blake, with that? House of Dragons. Okay, thank you for reading my mind there. So House of Dragons, how did you like it? Was it good? Sorry about the Vegas snafu. Did that video die a bit earlier, or was that just me? So there's 2 videos up there talking about Vegas. There's 2 videos up there, and the first video only went about 12 minutes because I had gotten that little device from T-Mobile, and it's supposed to get me internet anywhere. Well, I turn it on and I go live. We went live at Stu Unger's room and the device worked fine, even though it only had 2 bars out of what, like 5 bars or 4 bars you can get or whatever. It only had like 2. So I was like, that's kind of a bummer, right? I mean, we were 2 blocks away from the stratosphere in the heart of Las Vegas, and I couldn't even get a full signal. So, but it worked enough that night. But then the next night we were over at the anonymous boozer Matt's house, and I couldn't get a signal at all. I mean, like barely. So we go live, and it just goes kaput. So I'm like, okay, well, screw it. I'm going to do it on my phone. And then so I got good enough signal on my phone to keep it live for a while. But after 12 minutes, my phone decided it was going to update. And so we got booted off and everything. So there was like a 12-minute video from the anonymous boozer's backyard. And then we went live again. And that second video is for 4 hours. And throughout that process, you saw me go from completely sober to shit-faced drunk, jumping in pools, doing beer runs, which I didn't drive because, being that drunk, I wasn't going to do it. Matt wasn't killing him, on pace with me. So he was good enough to drive. But you saw me go from sober to completely drunk. Well, that T-Mobile device screwed me again because you're supposed to be able to plug your phone into it and charge up your phone while you're on the go. Well, that did not work. It actually sucked my battery on my phone dry and charged up the T-Mobile device. Well, since then, I've canceled that T-Mobile account. I've sent it back, and I've actually set up a business account with Verizon. And so I have one of those devices, a little bit different, but same brand, coming from Verizon, which I know I'm going to get a good signal. And it's a business account because why not? I've got a business making movies, and OGP's, the channel here and everything is getting so big where I'm going to need some protections of being a business here really soon. So I got the new one of those coming. And when I get that, I will be doing more lives. I'll just be taking you all with me randomly wherever I go from time to time, if it seems like it'll be fun. Like I wanted to take you all live with me to Dollar Tree a couple days ago, but I didn't have a good enough internet signal, so that didn't happen. Fortunately for you all, Dollar Tree didn't have squat. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that post. But the snafu, specifically why we were not at the hotel on whatever night that was, Wednesday night, was because we got to the hotel and they only gave me a 1 bed. And I needed 2 beds because it was me and Matt there, and we don't spoon. We're 2 big dudes. We don't spoon. And they didn't have any 2 beds available. I've emailed them. They have not responded as yet, but I emailed them Friday evening. It's only Monday. I'm going to give them another day or 2 before I go on a rant again about that hotel. So stay tuned, and you'll get much more information on that. Doug She-Hulk, being chilly, but I was a fan of the John Burns 90 comics, so maybe a bit biased. Okay, well, that's fair enough. You know, there's a reason that we all enjoy these things, and it could be because of something, you know, we were a fan of back in the day. That's for sure. Fair enough. Ferris Bueller spinoff sounds kind of funny. We get to see what happens to the car before what happens to the car. Exactly, right? So that would be a lot of fun to see how all those miles got put on the car. Would be I would definitely be interested in seeing it. That is for sure. Hit those like button, people. Yeah, being chilly, thank you very much. You always reminding me of that. Thank you so much. Jake Chaplin is in the house. What is cracking, Jake? Hey, everybody. So Jake has a whole ton of video games I was talking to him about a couple nights ago, or maybe even last night. Time is all a blur to me right now. But anyways, Jake has tons and tons of like PS3 games. And I'm not sure if that's the only system that he's got games for, but he's selling. So if you're on Facebook, Jake has liked this video on the OGP page. So if you're interested in coming up on some PlayStation 3 games, and Jake, let me know if there's anything else, any other platforms that you're selling stuff from. But if you're interested in coming up on any PS3 games, find Jake on Facebook there and hit him up. He's trying to unload some. Coke Sonic, not a fan of Tim Burton. What? Wow. Okay. Hey, but fair enough, to each their own. Very interesting, though. Jenna Ortega is always an automatic, why ain't I watching that right now kind of actress for me. Yeah, no, Jenna Ortega is great. And, you know, definitely looking forward to checking that out. Gary is mental ill. No, Gary Busey has definitely had some mental illness for a while now, and it's very sad, but you know, hopefully he just keeps his fingers off of people from here on out. You know, mental illness or not, we can only make so many excuses for our actions. That doesn't give us permission to you know, violate other people, you know. But yeah, I get you. He is. They got Gary abused. That's Jesse, that is hilarious. That is so messed up, but that is hilarious. Gary abused the. He probably grabbed it. He might have grabbed a boob. He might have grabbed a butt. We don't know. It'll probably come out though. Jammin' Music Man, what is cracking? Jammin' Music Man, how you doing tonight, buddy? Fire Red Ice Blue, what up? All the homies showing up in the house tonight. When it comes to fandom, you just got to separate the art from the artist. No, you're 100% right, and that is. You know, there's movies like what was that? Baby Driver. Love Baby Driver. Don't like the guy anymore, you know, but you know, but Baby Driver, great movie. I mean, but that dude, I'm not even gonna say his name. He was in so many great movies, and you know, we come to find out he was a creeper of creeps, and so yeah, you know, you have to be able to separate. Jeepers Creepers, for example. A lot of people love Jeepers Creepers, but we know that director is kind of a tool bag. Hit the punching bag. Yeah, you know, my sensitive little fingers might break if I do that. I don't have a punching bag though. I saw Master Chaos has a punching bag in his backyard. Maybe I'll go over to his house and beat up his bag. I see this is coming to. I see this is coming to Christmas. Do I do that too? Oh, did I do that too? Holidays, a Steve Urkel story. Sorry, my eyes, like I need to get better glass prescription here. So if I goof up the reading sometimes, pardon me, bear with me, guys. Did I do that too? The holidays. That's very interesting, huh? A Steve Urkel story. That will get a lot of run. I haven't heard about that yet. I did hear something else, and I'm forgetting some other movie spinoff or something coming to I briefly heard the news just a little while ago. Didn't have time to really research it, so I didn't put it in my notes or anything for today. Heath B, what's cracking? Heath B. T-Mobile sucks. In my opinion, they suck. And the reason, I'll tell you, a lot of people, because I posted stuff on TikTok and Instagram about this, and I said my problem with T-Mobile was I never had a signal. So I can't say if their signal is good or not because I never had one. I called them and they're like, oh yeah, there's like an outage at your house, so you're not going to have a great signal. I'm like, I don't have any signal at all. I said, well, but here's the thing. I was out in Vegas the other day and I didn't have a signal there. They're like, well, do you have the address? And so I gave them the address. They typed it in. They're like, oh yeah, there's an outage in Vegas too. I'm like, come on, man. You cannot tell me that there was an outage in Vegas and at my house at the same time. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. So T-Mobile, I think you're lying. I don't think your network is as great as everybody says, and or as you say, T-Mobile. But no, I had to go. I told them I need a reliable signal to do what I'm doing to provide you all content that's worth watching. I don't want you, having to watch a video where I'm not coming across nice and clear, and to help facilitate even me coming across nice and clear, I upgraded today. The StreamYard here, I did have the middle, a subscription, and I upgraded to the best subscription. So that way I can broadcast in 1080 and I can add little sounds without having to go away now. So I can say, yeah, bitch! Or Jesse Pinkman can say that too. Or if you're really mad at Santa Claus. Fuck you, Santa. Hey, when Santa ain't treating you right, you don't get the gifts you want for Christmas. Fuck you, Santa. Yeah, there it is right there. Santa ain't treating you right. That's how we do it. But, anyways, I've been trying to provide the best quality visual content as possible, as well as, what we're doing and where we're going and what we're talking about to provide entertaining content for you all. And so that means upgrading and biting the bullet, metaphorically speaking there, bullet, but biting the bullet on some of these things to be able to provide that content. So couldn't do T-Mobile anymore. Sorry, T-Mobile. Did you hear about Gary Busey? But they found his pants down sitting on a bench. What, his pants were down? Wow. And no, Michael, you must have jumped in here right after I took down the graphic here of Gary Busey being OGP's dumbass of the week. Yeah, very crazy stuff. And I did not know his pants were down. Wow. House of Dragons was a decent start, but it didn't quite pull you in like Game of Thrones. Looking forward to seeing where they go with it. Time will tell, as long as it ends better than Game of Thrones, right? Everybody loved that ending of Game of Thrones. What are you talking about, Bullet? That was like the greatest ending in the history of TV shows, right? Did you pick up any physical media while in Vegas? Actually, no, I did not. I didn't go to any media stores at all. I just didn't have the time. We were at Lake Mead looking for mob-related stuff in the mud. We were hunting for ghosts and jumping in pools. Unfortunately, I did not have a chance to grab any physical media out there in Vegas. But I do have a couple more videos coming from Vegas that are not physical media related. I'm going to kind of intertwine those in the near future with some other stuff that is media related, Monkey. Do you remember I was on the night you almost jumped in the pool with your most hated DVD? Right? No. I was waiting, but Matt would not bring out that movie. I know he has a movie, but he wouldn't bring it out because he didn't want to go offending somebody, but I didn't care less. I'd offend him. You ever saw the movie Game Night with Jason Bateman? Found the Blu-ray at Dollar Tree. Pretty funny movie. Game Night. I'm trying to remember that. I like Jason Bateman. I'd have to go back and look at that to see, Nick B. I can't remember offhand if I've seen that or not. But I knew maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll wind up back over at Dollar Tree because Saturday they didn't have anything there. And so I'm hoping that they reloaded. I want to get there before all the goodies are sold out. So I'll be back over there soon to check and see, but I'll definitely keep my eye out for that. Fan question, buddy. Have you ever seen the 70s classic Switchblade Sisters? I don't believe so. That does not sound familiar. Jammin, your thoughts on it? Is it a good one? Is it worth the watch? Kevin Rapey. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to say it, but he raped the redhead kid from Adventures of Babysitting. I know he is not a great dude. Let's just put it that way. Not a great dude. But let's see here. Back to Blake. Love Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, not 3. I haven't seen 3 yet. I just kind of, since it came out and all the controversy, I'm like, looking forward to the new one. Not 3, and you are looking forward to the new one, even more so than New Halloween. What? Wow. Okay. Well, hey, but I mean, to each their own. Everybody has, their preferences and stuff, and I get that. I am looking forward to the new Jeepers Creepers. I still need to watch 3, but like I said, with the controversy and stuff, it's kind of like, slipped through the cracks there. But I am absolutely looking forward to Halloween. I want to see where they go with it. One of my favorite franchises of all time, more so than Jeepers Creepers for me. But definitely looking forward to the new Jeepers Creepers movie. Glorious is a good supernatural flick. Okay, haven't seen that, but thanks, Castellar. Chucky season 2 is coming. Yeah, I still haven't watched Chucky season 1, but there's a lot I haven't seen. You got to forgive me on some of this stuff. There's so much out there, so much content, so many TV shows and movies and everything. It's impossible for us to watch them all. And so you kind of pick and choose where you're going with them. Fatal Attraction gets to be a series now. That's interesting. I hadn't heard that one yet. The bot from our stream last night has apparently arrived. Bullet, is that the bot there? Yeah, I that bot last night was like, whoa, dude, like we don't need to know every single movie. And I saw they posted like every movie to watch, around Halloween, and that's great and everything, but time and place, he was blowing up the feed with that. It was kind of tough. Have you seen Reign of Fire with Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale? That's a good question, Brian. I got to write a couple of these down because that one I don't like. There's a couple of these that I don't remember, and there's so many movies that I haven't seen. Let's see. I gotta check this real quick. Okay. Dude, Nick, if you're watching, you go ahead, jump in anytime, bro. I'm just kind of BSing and hanging out here, not BSing, but chatting with the viewers and everything. But Nick, whenever you're ready, homeboy, jump on in. But let's see here. I put that in my notes, Reign of Fire. I'll check that out. Some of these, I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on some of these, like Switchblade Sisters. I'm gonna write that down. I really believe I have not seen Switchblade Sisters. That one I'm gonna have to go check out if it's something you feel I should check out. Did you pick up anything from the Shout Factory sale? I did, and I did a video. I combined it with something else. If you go back and look in the videos, 3 weeks ago, maybe closer to a month ago, but it's been 3 weeks or more since I posted that video from Shout Factory. I did pick up a few titles from them. Yes. Wicked Network. What is cracking, Wicked Network? How you doing? What's the update with the Apache Hotel incident? No response from them yet. The Monkey, would you wanna them to release Old School in 4K? Hey, Old School is a great movie. I would love to see Old School in 4K, which if it's not, it's kind of surprising it's not already out in 4K. Sorry here. Making sure that Nick was aware of or if you heard my comment there. So we're going to get Nick in here. We're going to get Wetmovie1 back here at some point tonight. So don't go anywhere. If you're only here for Wetmovie1, I respect that, but don't go anywhere because he will be back. But we're going to have Nick come on. And I'm very excited to have Nick on. Been looking forward to having him on for a while now. This is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. For some reason, I didn't get a notification from your channel. Everything is clicked, dude. Wicked. That is good to know. You know, it's so crazy. I just don't understand why, what the problem is with YouTube and the notifications. I just don't get it. They've emailed me and told me, you know, that everything's working right and all that. And they're like, oh, it's got to be your viewers. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. And then Rocco Costa and Rocky Edwards need a shout out. Yes, Video Man and Gizmo. We are going to talk UFC. We're going to do that a little bit later, because right now, without further ado, I am so excited to bring on the big homie Nick. What is going on, dude? How you doing tonight?
Good, brother. How you been?
Amazing, man. Amazing, man. Looking forward to this. So I know you were kind of down with the sickness not too long ago. Bounced back fully from that? You feeling better and everything?
Oh, yeah. I feel good. Yeah. Just,
nice.
You know, playing catch up now. You know how it goes.
Oh, I bet. And with everything you've got on your plate, dude, that's that's a lot of catching up to do, I can imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But hey, I love it.
Yeah.
So, you know. Sorry.
Nice. Yeah. No. And dude, so for those viewers that may not know who you are, I want to kind of get everybody caught up, and I'm probably going to block my face out. I'm going to scoot over here a little bit. But Nick, oh no, good. It's way over there. So Nick is the owner and founder, creator, the proprietor, however you want to word it, of Fearsome Figures, the baddest, assest autograph site on the planet. And I say that because, dude, every time, and I was on there last night, every time I look at your site, it is mind-boggling how cheap your products are.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you could so charge a lot more than what you're doing. And for everybody, not only that, but Nick has begun putting on one of the coolest conventions around, Creepie Con, and I love it because it's out my way, and so it means I don't have to drive that far, and I get to go hang out with some really cool people at a very awesome convention. And this year was amazing, but next year is going to be even better. So we're going to talk about that stuff here in just a moment. But that is what Nick does. But Nick, to kind of give everybody a little bit of introduction to you. I know we've talked about some of this stuff, but like at conventions and everything, you and I, you know, it's like, it's hard because people are pulling you from different directions all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's like, you know, we don't want to take up too much of your time there and all that. But I got a list of a couple little simple questions. So we're just going to start with some little easy ones here. In your autograph collection, because you started, well, maybe I should just start with this. You started an autograph collecting website because you're a fan of collecting autographs, did you not?
Correct. Yeah. You know, with the autographs, the figures, the masks, just all of it. You know, I have a pretty big personal collection. You know, so nice. Yeah, that's what kind of kicked it off for sure.
That's cool. And that's, yeah. And forgive me for not mentioning, I mean, it says it in the name, Fearsome Figures. It's not just autographs, but it's figures and all kinds of different, and it's, you have some just celebrity stuff, but kind of, it seems like more focusing on like the horror aspect, but there are some things you'll find that are not necessarily horror on your site, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a huge fan of horror, of course, but you know, I'm also a big fan of, you know, other pop culture stuff. You know, I'm a Star Wars nerd. You know, I love The Office. You know, I mean, I could go on and on and on. You know, and I'm an '80s baby, so you know, I'm big into, you know, a lot of the old school stuff nowadays, I guess you would say. So yeah, it's not just horror. I mean, you know, I do a lot of pop culture stuff too. Same thing with the figures and stuff like that. You know, just kind of whatever I think's cool and people enjoy, I try to, you know, put it on there.
Nice. That's cool. So yeah. So because of your passion, your love for this, you got the website going, you got the business going and all that. And man, it snowballed and led you to all kinds of different things. But I want to talk about you for a minute here. So in your collection, as long as you're willing to say, because maybe you might not want to, but in your personal collection, and I understand if you don't want to say, because you don't want to offend maybe one person or another, but do you have a favorite like grail item in your collection that you're like this is it, this is the one that I got and I'm most proud of?
Yeah, that's actually a really difficult question. I could probably narrow it down to maybe 5, but one. I mean, I guess if I had to pick one, it'd probably be the Rejects poster behind me right here.
Nice.
That's probably one of my top ones. Because it's definitely got a couple people on there who are no longer with us, unfortunately. So Matthew and Sid, of course. So having that's a special piece to me for sure.
That's cool. Yeah, dude. And I absolutely love that. And I am like, I consider myself so fortunate that I got to meet Sid. I mean, just a few months before he passed away, out in Vegas at Big Bang Toys, before Christie bought it, when it was still forgive me, I forget his name. Dude puts on conventions and stuff. I'm a turd for forgetting his name, but out there at Big Bang, Sid and Bill Moseley did the signing there, and so we went out there and got to meet him. It was amazing. What a cool dude Sid was.
He was fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
So now on your Rejects poster, do you got Rob on there?
Rob, Sherry.
Dude, that is.
There's like 12 or 15 people on that one, I think, something like that.
Nice. That's legit. Like I've got a little picture where I've just got it's a picture of Sid Haig, Bill Moseley, Rob Zombie, and it's right here. Like I would die to get like Rob and Sherry on that right there. I would absolutely die because I got Sid and Bill on there already. But unfortunately, nobody's getting any younger, and we've already lost a couple of the cast members, but absolutely love that trilogy, man. Like, it's to me, I see a lot of people, and they're like kind of, a lot of people like to badmouth Rob Zombie movies, and I have some that I like more than others. But dude, what a dream life, right? Like Rob Zombie, right? To be like a rock legend, a rock god, and a filmmaker, like, dude, So,
just give me a little bit of that talent. I'll just take a
right.
Look, I'll be happy camper. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, hey, but the cool thing is that you are making quite a name for yourself, and I know. It's your spotlight is more about the companies, than you, but it is so cool what you are doing, in this little world of horror and autograph collecting and all that. So then moving on from maybe a grail item, is there an autograph that's attainable? Because there's some that are just not attainable, realistically. Is there an autograph out there that you still have yet to get that you're trying or would love to get?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I'll tell you, for me, it would be like Anthony Hopkins, would be a high on my list. Guys like that just don't sign anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably a shining piece with Jack on it. Dude. would be probably my number one, to be completely honest.
That's cool. No, and I was watching an auction on a different platform where they were auctioning off some stuff, and I don't want to get into any type of controversy on that at all, but there was a Jack piece that went for a lot of money, and now there's like some question, it's questionable if it's authentic or not, and so it's like, dude, somebody dropped a lot of coin on that. But no, you're right, dude. I was sitting there like salivating, going like, dude, this is Jack on a shining, So
Definitely
Nice
Grail.
choice on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then here is my third ridiculously hard question to answer. In your own personal collection, if you had to guess in whether you want to say pieces or actual autographs, could you begin to guess how many you have in your own collection?
Ooh.
But and
No.
again, if that's, I was gonna say, and if that's a question, if there's questions I ask you don't want to answer, by all means, or can't answer, by all means, because I don't want to put any.
Oh no,
I'm just
I'm an open book, so yeah.
Right on.
I'm good.
Yeah.
With that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to fill people in on specifically who you are and your passions and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure a vast majority of the audience here definitely is aware of who you are, and especially Fearsome Figures, and because we're not just broadcasting to Southern California. Fearsome Figures probably has a little more reach than Creepie Con right now, but you know what? You had already people coming from all kinds. I know there was a lot of people came from Arizona and Nevada to come down to Creepie Con, and so it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And so one of these days it's going to be people like flying like over to Jersey to go to Monster Mania or something like that. There's going to be people traveling. So I'm excited for what the future holds for Creepie Con there. And so and I saw yesterday, was it just yesterday, you posted something, you have a new signing going up on Fearsome Figures right now. And now, knowing what I know about him, have you heard of, and dang it, I don't even want, it's hard not to talk about, some of the stories or things that have been said about him, but you cannot discount his connection to Bloodsport, which is a badass movie. And I mean, he's been attached, to some very, very cool things. And he is such a huge name in the martial arts world. And so I guess maybe I shouldn't even have, brought any of that stuff up, but when can we expect, and is that's a pre-order going on right now for everybody that's interested?
Yeah. So yeah, it's pre-order right now. We will do the signing next month. Wait. Yeah, signing in the beginning of October. Sorry. So yeah, just open for pre-orders for send-ins, and we have a few different photos available on the site. But
okay, nice. And so, and I was trying to. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna bring this up real fast so we can show everybody, because I haven't even mentioned yet who we're talking about here. So hang tight for 1 second, everybody. Boom. And we are talking about Frank. And did you say his last name Dukes?
I say Dukes. Yeah.
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 Like Bo and Luke Duke, kind of.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But it's DUX. So there's a lot of cool options, and that you just posted this. You just announced this recently, right?
Yesterday, actually, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And so it looks like all send-ins are due by 9/25. So everybody, you've got a little bit of time, but if you're interested in this and want an awesome autograph from the guy who the movie Bloodsport is basically about his life, right?
Right.
And so if you want an awesome autograph from Bloodsport, or the Quest line, you pick. There's few different movies there to choose from, but you got to hit up the Fearsome Figures website. It's right on there on the first page when you go in there to check that out. So that's cool. What else in the near future from Fearsome Figures? Is there anything planned or anything else besides him going on right now?
Yeah, I'll probably be announcing 2 more this week.
Nice.
Yeah. More horror related.
Okay.
I guess you could say.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm finally back in full swing, and trying to do a couple a month, at least one a month, like we were doing before.
Nice.
And I like to try to find, kind of the more rare not so done type names, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I try to find, but those are always usually the hardest to get, you know, deals to get done. But that's
Understandably.
part of the fun, I guess, you know?
Yeah. No, and that's what's so cool, because you see you know, some of these, you know, autograph companies out there, you know, you go to their websites and the only thing you see on their websites is stuff that you could have picked up, you know, at not just one convention, but any convention, because of the folks that make the regular rounds. And I love all of them, you know, and I understand what they're doing and signing autographs. A lot of them, that's what they're doing to make a living now. So more power to them and everything. But yeah, going on your site and seeing a name that typically isn't in that circuit is very cool. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what I try to do. And of course we do everybody, you know, but yeah, I usually try to work to find, you know, some of the more rare, you know, maybe first time signer or somebody who, you know, has maybe only done a couple in the last decade or something like that.
Yeah.
To try to
That's cool. Yeah. And you know, and it's crazy because, you know, and things, you price stuff so well that everything, you know, it seems to sell out so fast. You can't keep stuff on your shelves, you know, especially like when, was it the Nick Castle on the Friday the 13th? Excuse me. Let me back that up for a second. What the hell am I saying here? You know, and it's funny. I the wrong words came out of my mouth at Midsummer Scream, and there was like a Jason cosplayer there, and Webmovie1's like, dude, he just called you Michael Myers or something. You know, dude's all like stabbing me up with his machete and everything.
Yeah.
But anyways, Nick Castle on the Michael Myers Funko Pop, those like kind of like blacklight looking ones.
Yeah, the blacklight
like,
ones, yeah.
Those blew out. Like those like went quick. So yeah, you know, if I'm you, I'm raising the prices a little bit, but you know, that's, I think, one of the cool things about your site and what makes it such a cool business is you do price things affordably, and we've talked about that a little bit before. Why on your site, why are you so passionate about making sure things are priced right and fairly?
You know, just trying really to make it where everybody can get a chance to get it, you know, if it's something they want. You know, I know for me, you know, there's tons of pieces I want. You know, I like collecting Scream U stuff, right? And that stuff can go, you know, for just crazy amounts. So when I look at it as a collector for collectors, I try to price it accordingly to say, okay, cool, this is enough for me to keep the lights on. That's great. But then it gets into a bunch of homes for people who actually want the stuff. So yeah, because I have a lot of people tell me like, hey man, you know, you could definitely charge at least 10 to 15 more here, and that's fine. I'm not gonna do it, but you know, you know, just kind of how I've always been, and how I'm gonna keep being. I mean, it's just,
that's cool. I love it, dude. Absolutely love it. And you know, and the thing is too, like, you know, kind of jumping over to Creepie Con. I mean, so you know, earlier this year was the first event, and you know, and I, you know, based on what you've said, it's going to get bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better. But even being a first year event, dude, those tickets were priced right, man. I mean, those were affordable. There's, you know, you go to some conventions and it's like you're paying a lot of money, and you walk in the door and you're like, dude, I dropped this coin for this. Those, you know, your Creepie Con tickets, I mean, the prices were on point, you know, very fair. And what I got, and it's even hanging right here, it's always hanging right here, my Creepie Con VIP with my little collectible pin, you know, which is, I mean, this is a badass collector's item for me. I love collecting all these things, but even the VIP, dude, the price was right, and the perks with it were amazing. And so, you know, I know, you know, we're still a little bit of ways away from making announcements of, you know, guests and things like that, but tickets are on sale right now, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. And that link, and so I've got, and if I haven't mentioned already, everybody, the links for Fearsome Figures and Creepie Con, they're right down below right here. And so you can, you know, when we're done talking, you can click on those and go check them out, and definitely go hoard up on some autographs. You won't find better prices than Fearsome Figures. I promise you, you won't. and I'm seriously not just saying that because Nick's here. Go, you show me somebody who's got it priced better. That's authentic, because you can find, you know, hey, you can go out there and you can find that Jack Nicholson autograph for, you know, for $20, but you know, he didn't sign it.
Right.
So, but so with Creepy Con, there's basically, are we doing, you've got like the general passes and then the VIP. Is that like the two different types?
Yeah. So just general, and then VIP, which, you know, we did add quite a bit, to that for this coming year. All the regular stuff remains the same. You get in an hour early, you get front of the line for any of the autographs all day long. It's not just within that hour. In case you wanted to come a little later, you know, you had to. But what we're also doing this year, is we're creating a separate lounge as well that'll have its own bar also in there. So, you know, if you don't want to wait in the, you know, regular, you know, lines within the food court area or whatever, you can kind of go up to your own little lounge, get a soda or, you know, whatever you want. And then, you know, we'll have some seating in there. You could take a load off and then, you know, hit the floor once you're all refreshed.
That's badass, dude. That is so cool. I don't think I've ever seen a convention do anything like that before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's great. My business partner, my buddy Brian, from SoCal Social, we do the show together, and, you know, he has a lot of convention experience, for decades. And he kind of approached me with the Creep IE Con idea. And, you know, we kind of created that together. So it's cool that we can like bounce stuff off of each other, you know, me being so deep in the horror world and, you know, him with his convention experience, you know, we kind of come up with these cool little ideas that I think are cool. You know, we think they're cool. So
dude, they're cool. They're cool.
You know,
I can tell you they're cool from a guy who's, you know, walked the floor at Comic-Con and then had to, you know, like after being in that, you know, sardine can of a convention center there, you know, for hours, and then trying to get something to drink and then having to stand in line for over 30 minutes to get a bottle of water. Like that is an amazing option to have. But, you know, I can tell you, for me, the VIP experience, going in, being able to get front of the line, the early access, that right there, I mean, that is worth the price alone, because when you get, and we saw it with a couple, I mean, more than a couple, but a few of the guests earlier this year, the lines can get insane. I mean, we see that at any convention, but you get that one guest, that, you know, those highlight guests. But the cool thing was, and this is kind of was something that I thought was really cool. You know, having like Grim Life there, dude. Grim Life had a steady line all day. I was like, that's it, you know what? And they go to some cool places. And because of Grim Life, I'm actually going in October. I got tickets to go to Haunted Overload up in New Hampshire.
Nice.
And I heard of it because of them. So, you know, they're great. And, you know, I'm happy for them that there's, you know, that much of a response to them being there and everything. But I mean, the lines can be steady and they can take a while. So you roll in with that VIP, you just roll up there like a boss. And I mean, there might be like one or two other VIPs you're waiting behind to get up there, but it doesn't take long.
Yeah, I think at the peak, when I saw in a couple lines, there was maybe 7 people deep in that line.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, for a convention is nothing. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. And, you know, I like it.
So I wanted to ask you, because I saw you posted something yesterday, and it was like, I was like, the logo kind of reminds me. And so sorry, sometimes I do this. I get one train of thought and I'm like, oh, I got to pump the brakes and talk about this first.
Same here.
So with Creepy Con, do we say, and I want to make sure I'm saying this, is it Creep IE Con? Is it Creepy Con? What is the official name of it? So I get that right.
It is Creep IE Con.
Creep IE Con.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start referring it to that from here on out. Because, you know, just with the IE right after, it just looks like Creepy Con.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's because we're Inland Empire based, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's cool. No, and dude, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Can't wait to get back there. We had such a blast. But even before that, what I was getting to a second ago was I saw you posted something or shared something yesterday about another event coming up September 10th and 11th. The Creep, excuse me, Creep. Oh, okay. What's it called?
Creep It Real OC.
Thank you. Creep It Real OC. And so are you going to have a booth there?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll have a booth there. I believe Bob Elmore will be close to me somewhere around there.
Nice.
So yeah, it's our first year with them was not last year, but the year before, I think.
Okay.
Because they skipped it. They had to skip a year, obviously. And yeah, it's just a really cool show. It's just it's outdoors. It's at the Heritage Museum, and it's just like the vibe of those buildings from the 1800s that just it gives you just such a cool feeling when you're out there.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll definitely have a booth out there, and yeah, it should be a good time.
Decent. Well, hopefully I can drag Wetmovie1.
There you go.
I emailed them last night. I will be there. I believe just Sunday. I think the dates that it falls on, I believe I'm flying back from Dallas on the 10th. And so, but I'll be there that weekend. We'll be doing it up a video and stuff. So be sure to swing by the booth and hang out for a bit.
Awesome. Always great to see you guys. So
yeah. Oh no, totally, dude. We love stopping by, and and that's where we catch the vibe when you got customers coming up and stuff. It's like, we're just going to kind of slowly back out of the picture here, let you, handle your business, make the money, that's what you got to do. So, but now, so is there any connection with the folks putting that on with Creep IE Con at all?
No, they're two completely separate, different events.
Okay.
I know the owners of Creep It Real pretty good. They're amazing, a couple amazing people. And like I said, I was invited to do that first year with them. This is only their third year.
Okay.
So yeah, I was invited to do their first year. I had a blast, and like I said,
Nice.
just the vibe of that place, I mean, is really cool. And then getting to see everybody. I try to go to as many as I can just for that simple fact, it's like when we're sitting there having our conversations, like that is the fun of conventions for me, is meeting up with all of your friends and just enjoying that vibe together. I think is the best part of it. So
nice, dude. And I'm with you, and the cool thing, so for me, going to, just whatever convention, we don't need name names, but whatever convention, most of the time you're walking around and, you see a lot of the same vendors, but if you go to these conventions, you start to get to know these people.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is really cool to see people, that you only see 2, 3, 4 times a year, something like that. But then on top of that, there's maybe, celebrity autographs or something you want or something. But most conventions beyond that, there's not much to them. And aside from, what really stands out about Midsummer Scream and Season Screaming, where they had the haunts.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw you've posted something. I don't think it's not like necessarily breaking news, I don't think, but you're going to have haunts in some fashion, or the people that do some of these haunts at CreepyCon coming up next year, right?
Yeah, we will be. That's one of the things we did add this year is Fear Farm. They're just absolutely incredible people, and their work just blows me away. It's just insane what they do up there. With their haunt in October every year is just absolutely nuts. So to work with them is kind of like makes me like a little giddy kid, So,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's just a really cool addition, and like I said, they're awesome people and super talented. So can't wait to see what they put together for it, to be honest. So
yeah, for real. Yeah, no, that is, I'm excited about that. But yeah, and I talked to them at Midsummer and was like, I told them, I was like, yeah, we went to one like backyard haunt last year, Wetmovie1 and I did, And the guy that puts that one on, he doesn't open it to the public, which is a shame because it was amazing in this dude's backyard. It literally took us, because I recorded the entire way through, no light or anything to keep it, fun for everybody that would have seen the video. But, you see, some of the haunts and, some of the things in there, but for the most part, it's just, you hear, me and Brendan screaming like bitches at points, as we're jumping in there and stuff. But it took us 10 minutes to walk through this thing. 10 minutes. I mean,
wow.
That's a decent size haunt for somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
so, I cannot wait. And I had no clue that so many of these haunts are out in the Inland Empire. And so I talked to, like Fear Farm and a couple others, and, got their cards, and they're like, oh, email me or this or that or whatever. Some of them like like Castle Park, they have like a press night. And so, I'm going to try and get to a bunch more of these things this year. As I'm still, learning about some of these events, I mean, we're never going to know it all. Right. But,
right.
But to try and get to some of these, but Fear Farm, dude, they're legit. And that haunt they had at Midsummer was amazing.
Insane. And
so I'm curious to see what they come up with this October. And then absolutely cannot wait to see what they put on for Creepie Con. It's going to be badass. So I love the fact that, it's year 2 and it's not just like, okay, throw the same stuff at the wall and expect a better result. You're evolving, the convention and bringing in different things. I absolutely love that. The creativity, and thinking outside the box with that. It's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to come up with ideas, I mean, for us, you have to think out here in SoCal. I feel we're very spoiled with conventions. There's so many good ones. I mean, Comic-Con wise, horror wise, like it's amazing out here. So, you got to kind of think of those little things, to kind of make it a little bit different, and a different type of experience. So.
Yeah. But I think the timing of it is great though, too, because we're talking right at the beginning of February. So, everybody is like recovering from their Christmas financial hangover in January. But then a month later, at the beginning of February, everybody's getting that itch to go kind of, spend money or go somewhere. And you'll have, season screenings in December. But then really from then until Creepie Con, you don't have anything really in the way. I said it wrong again. I'm gonna catch myself at one point with Creepie Con. You're gonna, you don't have anything for almost 3 months. So you're the first, real big event, of the year out this way. So I think the timing is great. I think you picked really well. Was that when you picked the time? Was it something that you said this is a good time of year? Or was it like, well, that's when the convention center was available? How'd that all come into play?
Yeah, I mean, we discussed it, and it kind of a few different things, really. Because as I do a lot of the other conventions, with Fearsome Figures. So it was kind of like you said, you're after the holidays. We don't really have anything till the summer. I mean, for the most part. Yeah. So there's a huge gap there, and so that kind of played a factor into it. It being the week before Valentine's Day, because My Bloody Valentine, I love that movie.
Right.
Last year we had Peter Cowper there, who was, the miner in the 80s film. So that kind of played a factor into it, which is kind of why we have the company come in and, do the horror speed dating and friending thing. It kind of all played into that February vibe. And everybody loved it. I had a bunch of my friends that went and did it and stuff. And they were like, dude, this was such a cool experience. And I was like, oh, maybe next year I'll take a break and go check it out for myself, So.
Yeah. So with horror speed dating, and that's something I'm curious about, because I'm married. So I was like, I'm just, we're going to kind of like cruise right past horror speed dating. Is this horror speed dating? Is it like speed dating for horror fans, or what specifically, what's it about? What's the catch with it?
Yeah, it's just a speed dating, like you know, and you're at a horror convention, so it's kind of horror themed in a way. I mean, you know, when I would walk by, their employees were always dressed in different costumes and, you know, telling people about it and stuff. And, you know, they had horror friending too. You know, it wasn't, you know,
That's cool.
just to find a date. It was just, you know, you want to just go find a friend that has similar interests to you. And a lot of people did that as well, you know, so
that's cool.
It's just a really cool thing, you know, and yeah.
Yeah. So married folks, you know, even if you're married or dating or something, you know, make sure you can still go meet people doing this.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, just, you know, explain to your significant other there that you're not looking for the romance, but you're just connecting. And that's what, you know, one of the things about like a lot of horror fans in the public can be socially awkward. And, you know, just because, you know, it's, you know, they're either, you know, they don't fit what you would see, you know, like they wouldn't fit in on Keeping with the Kardashians or something like that, you know? And so to get to meet other people with the same interests, the same likes, the same, you know, lack of concern for what other people think about, you know, them, you know, if they're going to put on a costume to go to a convention because that's what they love to do. That is really cool. An outlet, you know, a place to go meet other people like that.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm sold, man. I think I'm going to hop in line.
Yeah. Maybe we should both. Yeah. Pick a day.
Yeah.
And check it out. Yeah.
Down, dude. I'm down. I'd love to do it. Yeah. It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking so much forward to it. But yeah, like, so last year when we rolled up, the line was, and I think we got there like, Brandon and I got there like right as you were opening. But the line was like out of the building, down to the street, around the corner, down the block. It was nuts how many tickets you sold, how many people were there. But from what I heard from everybody and seen firsthand, the line moved pretty quickly. It didn't take people too long to get in. But is there, you know, like a lot of people complained about Midsummer Scream, about how long it took to get in. There was a lot of log jam stuff. What at Creepie Con, well, what can we expect as far as like getting in the building and everything? What's your recommendations?
Yeah, and to be honest, I mean, I think that's the biggest challenge for any convention, you know, to get people in the door quickly. It's just it's really difficult. And I mean, I know for myself, I was out there pretty much for 7 hours with a scanner in my hand on Saturday.
Wow.
You know, just scanning people in because I just wanted to get people in. You know, of course we do, so they could, you know, go enjoy themselves. So that was definitely a learning lesson. So, you know, we took notes on that stuff, and, you know, we're going to put some improvements in place for that to hopefully move it even quicker.
Nice.
You know, than we did last year. Cause yeah, I mean, the end all goal is to just get everybody in the door as fast as possible so they can start enjoying themselves, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever we need to do to make that experience better. Like I said, it's probably the most challenging part of doing any one of these shows. You know, what I see, you know, going to other conventions and stuff, it always seems that's the one thing that's just very difficult.
Yeah, so, I bet. But like I said, so when I got there with Wetmovie1, I had the VIP, in which I really recommend. The VIP is the way to go, everybody. I really recommend that. Because you just, like a boss, you just roll right into that convention. But so Brendan and I just kind of beelined right in the door. But our buddies, that Fat Samurai guy and the Sexy Sumo, two other. Do you know who Fat Samurai guy is?
Yeah, I think I actually met them with you guys in the celebrity area, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And real big dude with a red mohawk. Yeah, who's, you know, a big YouTuber, has, you know, like almost 30,000 subs and stuff. Is all about like horror and stuff. So him and Sumo just had regular passes, and so they went, hopped in line, and Brendan and I were inside, and it didn't take them too long. So I mean, even though as big as that line was, you handled it fairly well. But now you're standing outside, even though it's February, the sun beating down, it can still be warm. The key to eliminating that is to get the VIP pass. So you just roll right in.
Yeah.
And so the VIPs and the regular pass, they're both on sale right now, right?
Yeah. Everything's on sale. Yeah. So Saturday only, Sunday only, full weekend, and then VIP as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And I'm jumping back and forth between Creepie Con and Fearsome Figures. And this is cool for me too. I know, like, I just wanted to have you on so we could just kind of, chat it up, bullshit about stuff or whatever. But I'm like, dude, because there's so many things I wanted to ask you about and everything, before. And it was just like, been busy, and at the conventions and everything, it's so hard to get all this stuff in. But so with Fearsome Figures, now, like, you have people go on, they can buy stuff, they can like create an account. So they have like a profile for like, if they're, doing pre-orders and things like that. Is there like, do you do like a mailing email list, or when you're going to have announcements for new signings and things like that coming up, what is the best way for people to find out when your new signings and announcements are coming up?
Yeah, I mean, either one of two ways. Either follow on Instagram, or you can sign up for our newsletter. It's on the bottom of the website. Just type in your email, and then we send mass emails out. Anytime we're doing a new signing or new product hits the shelves. I try to be pretty thorough with that stuff. We definitely do it for the signings. The products, maybe not all the time, because I like to do a lot of that stuff myself. So
that's
cool. It
Cool.
all kind of depends on what my day looks like, but definitely for the signings, I definitely get those out there via email. So either one of those two ways, you could learn about stuff. So
right on. And that's cool. And that's where, there's, everybody's a little different. Some people like the email reminders, and with social media platforms now, they're so crazy with the news feeds and the way you see things. So, for me, I do both. I check the emails. I look at the news feeds and everything, because you never know what you might miss in the feeds and stuff. So doing the email is good as well. I recommend both.
Yeah, I agree.
Right on. That's cool. So that was like the questions I have for you, but what else is going on in your world? What's I know there's, I guess that might be a stupid question, because between Fearsome Figures and Creepie Con, like, you're overwhelmed, I'm sure, but is there anything else cool you've been up to, or?
Yeah, I mean, those two are the main things. We had Midsummer, which is, one of the biggest shows of the year, a few weeks ago. So that takes me a little bit of time to get ready for. Creeper Real OC's coming up here, I think, in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. So that'll be my last show for the year that I vend.
Okay.
And then after that, come October, I just like to enjoy. That's like my month to, just go and enjoy everything and do all that. So yeah, I'll take, I'll still be working on, Creep.ie stuff, but for the most part, that's kind of my last one of the year. And then, ultimate goal has always been to open like an immersive horror type store. Where we sell all our products that we have on the site, but, there's photo ops everywhere and just cool stuff, sitting around where we'll have celebrities come and do signings at the store and do stuff like that. So, that's been something I've been working on for the past couple of years.
Nice.
And I guess it's just timing, So, once we find a place that we feel will accommodate what we want to do, we'll do it.
Yeah, dude, I think like the fact that you didn't open it up a couple years ago is probably a good thing, right? With COVID, because that would have sucked. And opening up a new store right before that. So, but dude, that is awesome. Yeah, no, and if that does come to fruition, man, you can count on seeing all of our ugly faces quite a bit over there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, man, nothing but the best on that front. That's cool. Yeah. Dude, I am so looking forward to seeing you and checking out the booth. Honestly, I'd never heard of Creep It Real before seeing your post yesterday. And so it's not necessarily word of mouth per se, but it's like, the old saying, word of mouth spreading, and everything, because you put it out there. I was like, dude, that sounds cool. Yeah. I mean, and there's like, that's kind of at that, in the lull between, Midsummer ended, and then, you had Dragon Fest, and there's kind of a lull before you get into October and some of the haunts and other things, and sun comes up and all this stuff. So seeing that, I was like, dude, that sounds cool. And the way they kind of advertised it too, like you mentioned, it being set in all these buildings that are like 150 years old or more, like that is what a better place for like a horror convention, right?
Right. Yeah. They do great jobs with like photo ops and everything like that. So, great picture taking opportunities and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just, it's something different, and it's really cool.
Nice.
I enjoy that show a lot.
Nice. Well, and no, not asking for spoilers, but can we expect anything maybe, and maybe I'm putting too much on you here at this point, but will there be any Fearsome Figures exclusives or any product that is not necessarily on the site that might be there? And like I said, I know I might be putting a lot on you, or is there anything in particular that we should be looking for to pick up from you at that event?
Not necessarily. I try not to do that. I did do it at a smaller show, I think maybe like 3-4 years ago. And I kind of felt bad because like a lot of the, people who regularly come to this, the online store didn't have access to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I kind of scrapped it for that idea. I like when I do random stuff, like the next couple weeks, I'm going to be dropping an autograph mystery box, just super limited, and then I try to just keep them on the site. They're very small, stuff like that. But
that's cool. That's cool. And that's fair enough. And I love that. And I really, really respect your loyalty to, the folks that, do go buy stuff and have been supporting Fearsome Figures over the years. That's really cool. Because you see so many convention exclusives, this or that. And, and maybe you just like sold out or whatever, but like some of the Ed Gale pops, some other things that I saw at your booth, they're Midsummer, like I don't see on the site now. And that's maybe just because they all sold out.
I haven't gotten to putting them up yet. But I do definitely have some of the Ed pops. Yeah, I've been like I said, I've been trying to play a bit of catch up. So it's like, where do you start?
In fairness, Midsummer was not that long ago, so in fairness,
well, it's 3 weeks. I mean, so I probably should be a little bit further than I am, but
but I mean, but you roll out of that convention and then get sick, and it's like, you got a pretty good excuse. No reason, no shame in that game.
Yeah, I think people will give me a little bit of a break, I would hope.
That's good. Yeah, totally. Well, dude, so we're going to be looking forward to like a mystery box and more signing announcements and stuff. So that's really cool. I'm excited. I'm really running out of space on my wall in my room here. And I'm fortunate enough that my wife has like given me a room to kind of just, put all my addictions in, here between movies and video games and autographs, and it's all in here. And but I'm running out of space, but I am still a sucker. I like I said, I was on an auction on another site, and there was a couple items I was like, oh dude, I know maybe I can get this cheaper somewhere else, but the auction price was right. And so I was like, okay, I got to get it.
Yeah.
But one of the things I just picked up was it's 11x14, black and white, still from Halloween 78, where you see Jamie Lee Curtis on the sidewalk in the shape kind of in front of her, but it's Jamie Lee signed it. And so I picked that up for like $270, I think.
That's a good price.
No, and that's yeah, for Jamie Lee on 11x14. I
Yeah.
think she commands 400 or more typically.
Yeah.
So, but I am hoping, dude, I'm hoping, and I asked John Carpenter's booth at because I didn't see him at Comic-Con, but I was like, dude, is John doing Golden Apple again this year? And they're like, oh yeah, totally. So I was like, thank God. So now I want to take that and then get John Carpenter on there with Jamie Lee, and then take that same one over to Sun and get maybe I won't have to. We'll find out. But maybe there'll be other conventions, where I can get Nick Castle or other, people from, but anyways, if I wind up at Sun, there's always that opportunity to get Nick on there as well. So to get Nick and Jamie and John all in the same, like, I know you've got some like legit stuff with a lot of, like Devil's Rejects behind you, but do you have like a Halloween poster like that? And I think you do. I think we talked about it before.
I actually have one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, as soon as we were done, I'm gonna actually get it framed.
Nice.
One of my buddies rehauled a Kills mask for me, Trick or Treat Kills mask, and he gave it to me at Midsummer Scream. So I've been waiting to get that back to pair up with this piece I have right here.
Nice.
Which is pretty much the whole cast of Kills on it. So
wow, dude, that's cool. Yeah. That is cool.
Because I'm actually a big fan of that movie. I actually liked it a lot. So
of Kills,
yeah,
dude. Oh no, you know what? And this is what and I'm loving kind of where you and I stand on some of these movies, where I hear other people kind of knock like Rob Zombie movies or some of these. I like Kills. I like 2018. I thought you could sit and nitpick any movie. You really could. And to me, it's not worth it. You go, you sit down, you have whether it's a franchise you love or just a new movie, kind of like Black Phone, you sit down and you check these movies out. And when you're done, how did you feel? Did you enjoy it? Was that hour and a half, 2 hours of your life memorable or whatever? That's the way I judge it, rather than going like, oh, well, really, Michael Myers wouldn't have done this, or Jamie Lee's, personality, she wouldn't have done that, or, whatever. So to really nitpick, I'm not that type of dude. And so, but I'm noticing like some of the movies that you like and I like, it's cool. And maybe that's for different reasons and everything. But yeah, that's great. I'm excited. Maybe even if you're not selling it one day, you got to start putting stuff on your own Facebook page so we can see like your own collection where you can, rub our noses in this, check this out, everybody. Look at it. Sorry, not for sale.
Yeah. I mean, I've got quite a few pieces that aren't on the wall. My Killer Clowns one.
Oh yeah. Dude.
I got that thing framed, but it's massive because I have the boxing glove in there and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, there's quite a few things that aren't on the wall that I don't get to enjoy regularly, which is kind of a bummer. But then I have kind of a weird collection thing that I do is I collect skateboard decks.
Oh, nice.
So anytime I do a signing, I'll create a custom skateboard deck and I'll get that signed, and I put those on my wall.
That's cool. And so with that, do you have like, come on, you got to have like Tony Hawk's autograph at some point there, right?
That's one I don't have.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
That's one I would like to get. I know Steve-O and him did a collab because I have Steve-O's board.
Okay.
But I know they did the dual one with both of them. I'm just like, oh man, I missed out. It sold out really quick. So
I bet. That's cool. So do you collect not with the boards, do you collect like skaters' autographs too, or?
Not really. It kind of happened because I got one of the skateboard decks from, what was it, H40. There was a guy there selling Halloween skateboard decks, and they had a really cool like Michael on the banister, the black and white image on a deck, and I picked it up just to have it, and then I was like, wait, I should have Nick sign this. Last time I did a signing with him. So I had him sign it, and then I started thinking, you know, I did a Cheech and Chong, and then Penny made Cheech and Chong decks, you know, back in the day. So I had Cheech and Chong sign that, and then it kind of snowballed from there. And it's like, okay, well, I'm doing Corey Taylor from Slipknot. I'm going to make a Slipknot skateboard, you know, and
nice.
Had him hit that. So now it's like every time I do something, I got to get a deck made for it. And that's kind of like one of my pieces I collect. So
that's cool. That's really cool. I like that, having something kind of unique, you know, and you know, like my wife, everywhere we go, she always buys like a little keychain. And so she has so many, she had to make like, you know, these big boards. She made it's really nice looking, but it's in our hallway. But I mean, she has like, you know, it's getting close to 1,000 keychains from different places we've traveled to and stuff. So having something kind of unique that's, you know, a passion of yours that might not, you know, everybody else has, having something unique like that, that's really cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's cool.
It makes it fun.
Yeah, no, it totally does. It totally does. Well, dude, you know what? I don't want to keep you all night, but dude, I absolutely love having you on, dude. We'll get you back on again soon. We talked about, oh, you know what? There's one other thing I want to talk about before talking about when we have you back, and I don't want to, you know, throw anything out firm yet, but I know we talked about last night about, you know, dates in the future and stuff, but this was kind of interesting because at Midsummer we talked about because with Roebuck and Jeff Daniel Phillips being there about the new Munsters movie. And I loved your take on it. You know, why, you know, because it's getting so much bad run right now. But you're like, it's, you know, we're looking at a different time frame from when the TV show took place. We're looking at something, you know, earlier. So where we don't have Eddie and stuff like that. So, you know, it's so funny because, you know, Tom Devlin's shooting that movie out there in Vegas right now. Do you know Tom?
No.
Okay. So Tom Devlin, effects artist, has done a lot of the Puppet Master effects and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Makes like so he has that Tom Devlin's Monster Museum out there by Vegas.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So really cool dude. In fact, I directed my first feature film last summer. It's not out yet, it's still in post-production, but I had Tom wasn't available, but two of his right-hand guys, Chris and Waleed, came out and did my effects for me, dude, and they're dope. I'll send you some pictures offline sometime because I don't want to public. But dude, like we got a dude, his neck cut, the work they did, oh, it's so amazing. It's funny. I look at movies like, what was I watching recently? Was, I don't know, New York Ripper or something like that. And it's just like, you see, you know, the old school effects where it's basically like they put a little of the fake blood on the knife and go by, and all it is just like a line of the fake blood, you know, to where effects have come now where this dude, it really looks like his neck is like gaping open. I mean, and they match his skin tone and everything. It's gorgeous. But so Tom Devlin and his you know, his effects company, I mean, they're legit, you know, they're so amazing. But so Fat Samurai guy and I talked about the Munsters, and you know, and he's like, dude, the movie looks like crap. He's like, what was Rob Zombie thinking? And I was like, well, you know, and I get it. You know, one thing I love about Rob Zombie is he's like, dude, I'm going to make the movie I want to make. You guys like it? Cool. If not, whatever. I'm making it the way I want to make it. I love that about him. But it was so funny because Fat Samurai guy actually went out a couple days ago and he has a cameo in Tom Devlin's new movie shooting. It's like Las Vegas Frankenstein or Frankenstein Las Vegas, something like that. But he has a cameo in it where he's acting with Roebuck. It's a scene with him and Roebuck. I was like, so did you bring up Munsters? He's like, nope. He's like, nope, not at all. I was like, I don't blame you. And I only say this now, one, because Samurai is probably not going to see this, and Roebuck for sure is not going to see this. I was like, dude, that is hysterical. but here's the thing, but Daniel Roebuck, amazing actor, and out of all the characters, and everybody can say what they want about the Munsters, out of all the characters, doesn't he look amazing in that grandpa makeup?
Oh yeah. I don't think they could have cast anybody better than him for that role.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. But so tell everybody like more. I know I kind of outlined it a little bit, but your thoughts on the Munsters movie, why you're kind of optimistically thinking it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, so here's my thing with a lot of Rob's films, right? It's like Rob doesn't make these movies just to make these movies, right? He makes them because he's an actual fan of this stuff, right? Like when you listen to a lot of his interviews and stuff, he talks about, the older black and whites, the Bela Lugosi, all that type of stuff, and how he's a super fan of that. Yeah. So for me with the Munsters is, and just from what I got from, the little trailer of it, is he's taking the same twist that he did kind of when he redid Halloween, where he's showing more of the early stuff, and leading up. And that's kind of what he does, right? So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is cool, because I think his Halloween remake is amazing. Yeah. So if it follows that same path of what he did, with that Halloween film to the new Munsters, then I think it will be great. Yeah. Showing how they met and how everything came to be, it's a good story to tell. Yeah. So, that's just the way I feel on it, but
that's cool. No. And I love that outlook on it, because I am a big fan of his Halloween remake. And, and it's sad that like him and John Carpenter will never see eye to eye on that stuff. But, that doesn't matter in life in general. We can love both of those movies, but I really love that. And that's what I tell everybody all the time, that, anybody who knocks that movie is like, dude, we got to see so much more of young Michael Myers and what led up to him becoming who he was. And I loved it. I thought he did great. The second one, I'm not as big a fan as the second. Yeah. Okay. And so out of all the Rob Zombie movies, his Halloween 2 is my least favorite. But for me, the most part of that is I just felt like it was like, was it Scout or Danielle? I think it was Scout. There was like the whole movie, we're like screaming. It was just too much screaming. And it was like, it got under my skin a little bit, but I still, because I love zombie movies, it's in a collection right over here, right. I've got it, and just like that, I'll own Munsters, no matter how I feel when it comes out. But after talking to you at Midsummer about it, I was like, dude, now, cause I was kind of, after looking at it, and this is my hardest part with the Munsters, is like, looking at Sherry playing Lily, I just can't get baby Firefly like out of my mind. Yeah. And now, you're supposed to play this more sophisticated, I know she's a monster, but kind of more voluptuous character. And so it's going to be interesting to see, when the film comes out, I think how she does with that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, I'm definitely not going to watch Rejects before I go watch that. That's for sure. I need to keep those two way, way away from each other, so it doesn't skew anything.
Yeah.
No. I definitely see what you're saying. I mean, we all see Baby, so it's like, it's, you can't.
But I I like 31. I love Lords of Salem. I mean,
Lords of Salem's amazing.
The end was like, I think, Rob was kind of like, like at the end of 2001 Space Odyssey, we get real weird for a while. Same thing kind of like at the end of The House that Jack Built. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, that's, oh my goodness. The House that Jack Built, dude, it is one of the most, if you're into disturbing horror movies ever, The House and why am I drawing a blank on the name? I'm going to Google it here real quick. The house that Jack built. Once I tell you the lead actor, you'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm terrible with movies. I could watch a movie and you could ask me how that part was so cool, and I'll be like, what part?
Yeah.
I instantly like forget with everything.
No, dude, I'm the worst with names, and you know, it's just I struggle with names. But Matt Dillon plays this like evil, dark, evil dude. But it's got Uma Thurman in it. It's got a decent cast, but it is like for me, because more than being a monster fan, you know, or even supernatural things, people are such evil beings, you know, and so I love to explore, you know, how dark and twisted, you know, just people can be in horror movies. And this is one of those that if you're into like dark horror movies at all, the house that Jack built, you gotta check it out at some point.
Okay. Yeah,
but
I'll definitely give that one a watch.
Right on. But at the end of that, it gets kind of weird. Like there's a reason for it, but it gets kind of weird, kind of like the end of 2001 Space Odyssey. And that's where like the Lords of Salem gets kind of goofy. Like at the beginning and at the end, it's kind of like a little goofiness. But if you're really, really paying attention, it kind of makes sense. But anyways, that's, you know, I thought Sherry was great in those, you know, and people still knock her, but I don't think she's a bad actress. I just think it's going to be interesting to see her do something out of maybe, you know, her shell here, kind of, you
right.
know,
It's a little more lighthearted, kind of funny esque role. Yeah.
But anyways, and I thought about that. I want to talk to you about that again because absolutely loved your take on that. And you know, and hopefully enough people give it a shot. I mean, it's going to be on Netflix, right? So it's not like we're going to have to go drop any coin for this,
right?
But you know, hey, man, if there's like I've been getting into these websites where I've been getting some like, you know, advanced screening opportunities and stuff like that. Like, if there's an advanced screening, I can go to this, and there's a possibility that, you know, Rob and Sherry will be sitting in that audience. Like, I am down, dude.
Yeah, you got to take a photo with you.
Yeah. No, for real, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, like. But anyways, dude, hey, but like I said a little while ago, I don't want to take up all your night, bro. I got some other stuff I want to talk about and everything, but dude, was there anything else that I didn't talk about or anything you want to mention while I got you here?
No, I mean, I just wanted to come on and chit chat.
Yeah, no,
at the show is like, you know, the shows are always so hectic and we could just go on and on and on.
Yeah,
but,
dude.
You know, it's nice to, you know, be able to just sit here and chat and kind of, you know, have it easygoing conversation, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you know, talking at the convention, there was like so many things like I want to ask and everything. And then it's like all of a sudden, like it was like Brandon and I were standing there talking to you, and it's like, you know what? We lost him. But one person walked up, and then like a second person walked up, and a third person, and then so we kind of like bowed out at that point. Well, but it looks like we lost Nick. But Nick, I wasn't booting you off. I'm not sure what happened, if a phone died or lost internet or something there. But if you want, jump back on so we can say some formal goodbyes. But if not, dude, have a good night. I'm not sure what happened there, but bro, it was a lot of fun. And everybody, thank you for understanding I didn't get to the comments for a while here because it'd been so long. I've been dying to get Nick on the video here, but we'll jump back in, and I know we'll be way behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards on your comments, and we'll see how many we can get caught up with here. But again, Nick, dude. Oh, okay, dude. So you're seeing me? Yeah, Nick. I don't know what happened right there, dude. But yeah, I was gonna say, man, I was gonna let you go and everything. But yeah, so that's everybody. If you see in the comments, Fearsome Figures, that's Nick commenting there. So dude, thanks so much for being on, man. It was a blast. We got to do it again. We'll talk privately about getting you on. We were gonna, at some point in the future, when Nick has some announcements and things for guests on CreepieCon, Creep IE Con. I got to get that right. I've been calling it CreepieCon for a long time now. When he has guest announcements for Creep IE Con, we're going to get him back on and talk about some of the cool people and maybe dive more into some of the other guests or vendors and things to expect. But Creepie Con was amazing. It was so much fun. I had such a blast. And dude, absolutely, dude, Nick, you are the man, dude, and love everything that you're doing, and just appreciate you so much for coming on, dude. That was so much fun. Definitely going to do it again. And now that everybody on the channel has had a chance to meet you, Nick, next time we're just we're going to be talking movies. We're going to be talking autographs, stuff like that. Kind of get past the formalities here. So let's see. Don Harrison is saying, live in Connecticut and Rob has a house not too far from where I live. You've seen Sherry in the front yard. Dude, that is awesome, man. That is, dude, like, yeah. And I've heard Rob has a house like up in the Northeast somewhere. That is really, really cool. You know, I'd hate to be, I'm just not the kind of dude that can roll up and bug somebody when they're eating or, you know, in their own personal space. But man, like, dude, I would do, like, you don't understand like what I would do to get Rob and Sherry on this picture here someday. I would absolutely love that. If there's ever like a concert where he's doing like you know, backstage passes or something, like, oh my goodness, I'd be down. I would so be down. But let's see here. Dean, what's going on tonight? Dean, how you doing, buddy? Just watch Willy's Wonderland with Nick Cage. Absolutely crazy slasher flick. Right? Wasn't Willy's Wonderland was so out there. It was so out there. You know, it's funny as these like machines and everything, but they bleed like weird green blood or whatever. But crazy flick. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. But you know what? Reading comments backwards, I've realized, is not really feasible because sometimes, you know, the way you guys mention things, it's kind of like reading backwards doesn't make sense. So, or jump back here. OGP, have you seen Rain of Fire? Oh, I think we already talked about that. Brian Sanchez, work does suck. Yes, it does. And that's why I haven't done that in a year and a half. Did you pick up anything from the Shout Factor? Okay, and we did talk about that. There's a video I posted a couple weeks ago about that. I'm surprised we haven't seen Wetmovie1. I know, Nick, if you're still watching, I know Brendan wanted to get back in and say hi while you were on. I'm not sure where he was. He jumped in for a minute early to explain that he was out like at a casino and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure why we didn't see him back. But maybe we'll see Wetmovie1, maybe not. But if not, hey, I understand Wetmovie1 with that new job he's got and everything. Time is precious for him right now. Geeked Up Turtles fan, what up? What up? What up? Hey, Geeked Out Turtles fan, did I get, because I made a bunch of people moderators and I was trying to find you. Did I make you a mod? Hopefully I got you on there. Grim Life is a great channel, dude. Grim Life goes to some like really, really cool places. I've seen them at a couple conventions, but like they've had big lines. I've never got to talk to them in person. But man, with that following, that tells you a lot about them. But anyways, if it wasn't for Grim Life, I would have never heard of Haunted Overload. And if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you would have seen, or even Twitter earlier today, I posted, I got my tickets for the Patriots game. I got the Pats tickets for the game against the Detroit Lions. I think it's week 5. So I'll be there for that in October. And while I'm out there, we're going to catch a Boston Red Sox game. We're going to catch the Pats game. We're going to go to Haunted Overload, and we're going to go to a like a street fair kind of thing. It's in Salem Common, which is like the big park in the middle of town. We're going to go check that out as well. So absolutely looking forward to all that. It does not get better than Salem, Massachusetts in October if you are like a horror or Halloween fan. So I cannot wait to get back there and do all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Is it a giant freaking spider behind the head of you? Is there a giant spider behind? I hope there wasn't a big old spider behind me. That would suck. Or what are we talking about? Are we talking about my shirt? No, what I'm sorry. Oops, I leaked a little bit there. That comment was from like 40 minutes ago. So sorry about that, Gizmo. If you're still there, let me know. Good thing is we're almost a month till Halloween. Yeah, no, it's getting closer. Oliver K, what up? Go Pats. Yes. Sorry, everybody. I'm so far behind on these. Let's see. Let's jump ahead here a little bit. Horror fans and are strange and unusual, like Wednesday Addams would say, but in the best way. And that's referring to what we were talking about with Nick there a while back. Yes. Horror fans can be in some settings like social outcasts. A lot of times they don't give two shits about it, but they're the way they look, the goth look or whatever, might not fit in some venues. But hey, wear that badge with pride, and Turtles fan, I'm not sure offhand. We can dive into that here in just a second. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to pull up the Creepie Con, Creep IE. Dang it. I'm going to pull up the website and we'll dive into that here in just a second and take a look at melatonin chloroform. Dude, that's a hell of a combination right there. But how you doing? Pimp Nasty. What up, Pimp Nasty? And you know what? And what we'll do after we go through Creep IE Con, we will go into a little bit into the Fearsome Figures. He's got all kinds of goodness in there to check out. The only thing I like about Halloween 2 was the beginning, which turned out to be a dream sequence. Yeah, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is not his most beloved film ever, for sure. Don Harrison, love Grim Life. Yeah, nope. Grim Life, man. They provide us with some amazing content, don't they? Donovan, what's cracking? HC in the house. No, I have not seen Orphan 2. HC, thoughts on it? No spoilers, please, but thoughts. Fear and Loathing poster is pimping, right? Depp is out of his mind. Love some Fear and Loathing. And if you didn't, like at the end of the lives the other night at Matt's house in Vegas, we kept joking about the the whole Fear and Loathing thing. And so I had to put this up here, but I had to add music to it as well. But because I can do sounds now, I didn't want, if they're long enough and everything, I'll still get flagged. I'll still get copyright stuff. But where to go? Oh, here we go.
We were somewhere around Barstow, on the edge of the desert, when the drugs began to take hold. Suddenly, there was a terrible roar all around us, and the sky was full of what looked like huge bats.
The beginning of, well, I mean, I guess it's, not necessarily the beginning or whatever, but man, I absolutely love Fear and Loathing. And because of that, I absolutely want a Johnny Depp autograph. I do not have one, but I want it on a Fear and Loathing item. That would be so cool to add to the collection there. Amy Cakes, what's cracking? How you doing? Did you see Usman got sent to another dimension? Yes. Wow. And we definitely need to talk UFC tonight. And and I loved having Nick on and everything. And but there's so many different things I want to get to, and I don't want to take up anybody all too much of anybody's time. And I didn't really ask Nick before going on how long he wanted to be on or anything like that. And so that's my fault on that, Nick. Usually I try to get an idea, so I don't run over or kind of balance the questions or hanging out or whatever. But we'll get you back on again soon, Nick. It was an amazing conversation, and yeah, dude, I could have talked all night to Nick. I could have just bullshitted all night long, and just hearing conversations about some of the people he's met from doing conventions and everything. Dude knows. I don't want to put words in his mouth or anything like that, but I would say he has met some super cool people alone based on some of the autographs and stuff that signings he's had done. That's just, it's really cool, and I love to hear more about that one of these days. But so much to catch up on. We haven't got to the physical media on the news yet and everything, so probably just do a complete news recap at some point here. But Bruce Wayne, hey, 29 more likes would be badass. It really, really would. Hunter S. Thompson. I always throw that S in there regardless, is a boss, right? No doubt. No, that movie, and absolute masterpiece. And shame on me because I still haven't seen the Hunter S. Thompson movie with Bill Murray, and I forget what that's called, but I still need to see that one as well. Are you getting Return of the Living Dead on 4K release? That I don't know, and honestly, I've so much going on through my mind right now. Let me jump it. When is Return of the Living Dead? Is that still on pre-order right now? Let me see. Sorry guys, I'm not good at doing this. Return of the Living Dead, October 18, 2022, Shout Factory. Yeah, that. So I mean, one of the greatest zombie movies of all time. It's definitely on the list. And being that it's still like in October, it's still a ways away. I haven't got that far ahead with like pre-orders, things like that. But that is definitely one Return of the Living Dead that I would love to have in my collection. Shout Factory, the artwork and the things that they put out are second to none. I absolutely love Shout Factory items. So that's probably one that I will go ahead and grab. Nick reminds me of younger Jesse James, the bike. Yeah. No, I get you with that, dude. No, totally. Right. Yeah. He totally has like kind of that vibe and stuff, but yeah, it's cool that he's like, kind of into the skateboard decks and skating and stuff too. But I mean, like you live in Southern California, like, especially if you grew up out here, not many of us that at one point in our lives or another, weren't into skating or didn't have, a board and do some type of skating at some point. So yeah, no, he's such a cool dude. Met him several times at conventions and stuff, but never had him on the channel here. And I wanted to have him on a couple weeks ago, but yeah, he was under the weather, and so it didn't happen. But we made it happen today, and we'll be announcing sometime before too long about signings, I should say him signing people to be in attendance at, like, so more announcements of people that will be at Creepie Con. Nothing yet. If you are interested in seeing what is going to be going on and who you might see at Creep IE Con in 2023, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the website. Donovan, I have been well. Thank you very much. Fighting with T-Mobile over there a little bit about the internet issue, but I got Verizon device on the way, so that problem should resolve itself here very soon. But otherwise, man, I have been amazing. Thank you very much. And I hope you are well as well. I hope everybody's doing well. And again, I love everybody. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. It's a blast. And I'm so glad that, those of you that didn't know who Nick was, got to, get introduced to him tonight. But because he is to own a business like Fearsome Figures and have a convention like Creepie Con, dude could be like on a high horse, but he's not. He's so down to earth. And I have met other convention owners, like the people that actually own the conventions. There are some of them that you would think they are God's gift to the world, but Nick is not. He's just the coolest cat around. So very, very excited, to have him on again. I was so grateful that he got to spend some time with us. But here we go. Check this out. So here is the Creep IE Con website. And if you live anywhere within reasonable distance of Southern California, this is something you ought to consider attending. It was such a blast last time, and next year it's going to be even better. You'll see, myself, Wetmovie1, Fat Samurai Guy, Sinistalker will probably be back there. I was surprised we didn't see Cool Duder there last year. Maybe Cool Duder will be there next year. Who knows? But I do believe, because Grim Life was there, I do believe they've also announced that Grim Life will be there already. And so let's take a look at the website here. But so many cool people to see, in the YouTube world, but also the guest lineup was amazing. He had like a reunion of Killer Clowns from Outer Space last time. And so who knows what Nick has up his sleeve for this next one, but I am very excited about it. So here we go. We'll take a look at the tickets right now. You know, it says buy tickets here. So clicking on that, here we go. And loading this up. Hopefully this doesn't goof up my internet here or anything. So weekend general admission, you get to go both days general admission for $50. That's not bad, because like one day for a Monster Palooza, say, you know, you're going to spend like $40 or more. So you got both days for $50. Like, dude, that is not a bad price. Cinestalker, what is up, dude? Man, you just missed Nick from Fearsome Figures and Creepie Con. Cinestalker, you live like 5 minutes from Creepie Con. With Jesse Torres, sweet. Hopefully we see you there next year in February. That would be really badass. And if we do, yeah, you got to make sure and drop by and say hi. You know, find us there. You know, we'll be walking around and everything. But Cinestalker doing well. And hey, you know, if I don't know where Brennan went. He's out doing his thing. But Cinestalker, if you want, I threw you a link. But oh, the fridge is going well, nice and stocked up, dude. That's awesome, dude. That is so cool. But Cinestalker, if you want to jump in, I just sent you a link there. No pressure, one way or the other. No pressure at all. But here you go. So you had asked the VIP ticket, so you get the whole weekend for $110. So that's admission to both days. You get 1 hour early entry into the vendor hall, front of the line access to the guests, an exclusive VIP lounge, and a limited edition collectible Creepie Con pin, which I have mine from last year over here. If I can get it over here on this, I can't get it down. I'll show you when I make the screen bigger, but it's over here. But really cool stuff there. And who knows, there may be more perks down the road. But for now, that is what you get. And it is well worth it. Well worth it. I only attended one day last year. I plan on being there both days this coming year in 2023. But I got the ticket. And I don't know what the cost was last year, if it was the same or not. But it was at least $100. So it might have been 100, 110. It might have been in that range. But I had no problem. I have no regrets for spending that money, even for the one day, to get that front of the line access there. It was an amazing show. Cinestalker was there, you know, and he had a great time. He had a great video he put up as well about it. So definitely recommend it to, you know, to anybody that, you know, can, you know, I would recommend the VIP. A Creepie Con t-shirt. And this is one that I'm going to be buying here. I'm not going to buy it online right now because I'm not going to put in my credit card information while I'm on a live stream here. But the Creepie Con t-shirt, dude, look at this. And this, what I love about this is on this t-shirt, that is actually the front of the convention hall right there. And Route 66 goes right there through the Inland Empire. So that's cool. This artwork is absolutely amazing for the Creepie Con, or Creep IE Con. Dang it. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right eventually. The artwork is amazing. I absolutely love this. I'm definitely going to be getting one of these and rocking it. I don't believe they're going to be available until the convention. So maybe if we could pick them up Saturday, maybe I'll be rocking that bad boy on Sunday or something. But that is really a cool item. And I really am looking forward to grabbing one of those. So let's see. And so, yeah, Jesse, being like 5 minutes from the convention. Yeah, hope to see you there. That would be awesome. Yeah, and Pimp Nasty asking Cinestalker. Cinestalker was just at an event recently and picked up a really badass beer fridge for free, and he has since loaded it with beer. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Speak of the devil. We just threw his name out there a minute ago. Boom, the wet one back in the house.
I can't hear you.
How is it going at the
the
casino? I'm here. How is it going?
I can't hear no hablo.
Wow. Well,
my audio's on.
Okay, I'm taking you out, bringing you back.
Hablo, Espen.
Hey, can everybody else hear me?
I lost $60. Daddy, help me.
Oh, you lost $60. Can you hear
Where
me
are
now?
you? I can't hear shit.
Why can't you hear? Probably your connection in the casino.
Audio?
Yeah.
Audio working?
Dude,
Damn, I just can't hear you.
exit out and exit back in. That's crazy.
I'm gonna try to
Everybody
jump
else?
in again. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Have you heard of Dark Side in Riverside? It was amazing, but it happened right before COVID. The event never came back. That sucks. Amy Cakes. That's cool. Obviously, you know quite a bit about Inland Empire, Amy Cakes. That's very cool. I have a stack of business cards and email addresses and stuff from different haunts that I'm going to be trying to go to. There's a lot going on in October, but I'm going to try to go to a lot of these things coming up this October here. So very cool stuff. But no, I had not heard of that one. Hopefully, maybe it'll come back here someday. Let's just try this again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, sir?
Damn it. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hey,
Bummer.
hopefully the live show is going good. I love you, OG Pizzle. I was trying to join you again after I lost $60, but I can't hear you, but I see your thumbs up.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But I'm gonna pretend like this is lube and have a good time tonight. But
you do
I
that.
can't hear shit, but I can see
that.
you.
Yes.
Hopefully everything went good with Nick
Yeah.
from Fearsome Figures. All right.
Yep.
I'll talk to you when I get home.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Cool.
I can't
All right,
hear.
peace out. So that's hilarious. So when you're inside some of these big venues and stuff, internet access is tough, and so I understand what Wetmovie's dealing with right there, not being able to hear. It's always hit or miss inside a casino, or even in the back of Walmart. You go back in the Walmart, like into their like electronics section where the movies are and stuff. Your internet's like gone. So I get it, but he tried, and we love Wetmovie, and hopefully he has fun. He lost $60. It's not too bad for being at a casino. That's not too bad. Wetmovie1, OGP are more important YouTubers to me than Grim Life in my book. Well, Jesse, thank you so much for those kind words. That is very cool of you to say that, and and to me, it's all love. We got enough love for everybody, and Grim Life, man. I am very envious of where their channel is, and fingers crossed one day I'll be right there, have the subs and everything, to where I can really go to some really, really cool places, venture off, and do a lot of awesome content like they're doing. So we're giving it our go. We're giving it the good old college try here to see what happens. A Styles, what up? Did you know Shady J may be making a Dallas Horror Con? Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. I know there's a couple conventions in Dallas and stuff already. Well, more than a couple, but we're going to try it again. Let's see. Maybe we're going to try this one more time. One more shot. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now. Nice.
It's little. I couldn't hear jack shit the last 2 times. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it sucks. When you're inside a casino, a place like that, there's a lot of electronics and stuff. Sometimes the internet's just not good enough. You might see and not hear, or you might hear and not see, or whatever. But you're only down $60. That's not too bad.
But I was at the poker table. I never do that. And I was there since I left the live stream at the beginning.
Nice.
So it's just like $1 bet, $2 bet, whatever the hell.
Yeah, you're like on the 1-2 table or something. $1, $2 bets.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you can do more, but the big blinds 2, the small blinds 1 kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah. That's how Fluffy Gamer and I roll out there in Vegas. So, you gonna come out to Vegas and play poker with the big boys?
Yes, sir.
I know you are. Now you got the itch. I can see now. Fluffy's eyes are going. Time to plan a Vegas trip.
Is Fluffy in here?
No, he was earlier. I don't know if he's watching or not anymore, but I'm just imagining his eyes lighting up with the idea of Wetmovie1 hitting up a poker table. That's pretty badass.
So what did I miss with Nick from Fearsome Figures? Anything cool going on?
So he has talking about Fearsome Figures. He has there's a new signing that's going on right now. That
Duke?
guy, Dukes, yeah. But he's also possibly a couple more signing announcements coming up, maybe this week or next week, for Fearsome Figures. Fearsome Figures is going to be at that event that it's called Creep. Oh man, I'm
No,
horrible.
I know what you're talking about, but like, who's gonna be at that con? It sounds like a rip-off name of Creepy Con a little bit.
But it's been going on longer than Creepy Con. Or as I asked Nick, I was schooled, I was educated on this. Creep IE Con is what it is the correct name. Creep IE. Don't call it Creepy Con. It's Creep IE Con. And it's going to take me a while to get used to saying that. But I asked him, I was like, is it Creepy Con or Creep IE Con? Well, and this is cool. Amy Cakes lives pretty close to Creepy Con too. So maybe we'll see Amy Cakes and Jesse in February at Creep IE Con. But so this convention is let's see. I got the press passes going. I have 2 press passes. If on Sunday the 11th, if you're down, maybe we'll be doing this.
Where is it at? I don't even remember what you said.
It's like Orange County. So it's a little bit south of you, but we'll do it like the way we did Midsummer. I'll cruise over to your place. We'll go down.
Is there anybody cool going? Like, send me a link later for sure.
Yeah, Creep It Real OC. Let's see here. That Douglas Tate guy actor is going to be there. They have some guests, but it's set in and around a whole bunch of buildings that are like from the 1800s. It's like in an old kind of haunted looking area. It seems pretty cool, but Nick's going to be there.
Yeah,
we got free tickets. So I think, unless something comes up with you on September 11th on that Sunday, between now and then, I think we should plan that out. It'd be a lot of fun. Just go check it out.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry I couldn't be on the live stream the whole time. I was like trying to do something over here.
No, it's all good, dude. And I know the timing of this with what's that dude's name that you're there
Cody?
with? Yeah.
And the Gold Rangers and stuff.
No. I'm fucking with Cody here. If he was watching, Cody House of Geek. With him coming into town, I know he's limited on how much time he has there before he's heading back home. And with the Power Ranger, Power Morphicon coming up and everything, and you having to work and all that stuff, I didn't want to take too much time away from you being able to hang out with the homies.
My fat ass has to go back to work tomorrow all the way through Saturday and shit.
That's rough, man. That's rough. That's having a job, man.
It's
for
not
the birds.
rough. It's just kind of like I'm still getting used to it. You know what I mean? The whole 9 to 5:30 thing.
Yeah. No, but I'm glad to see that you're still, they're coming out a little bit later, but you're still getting like Tuesday videos out. You're still doing some content, live stream last night and stuff like that. I'm glad you're still finding time for YouTube because.
Oh, dude, I'm trying because like YouTube is like one of my favorite things to do. You know what I mean? Like, well, money's cool, whatever, but like I don't just do it just for money or anything. I do it because I have fun doing it.
Right? Yeah. Amy Cakes going to Creep It Real too. Very cool. Well, Amy Cakes, say hi when you on Sunday too. Okay, decent. Okay, well, come up and say hi when you see Wetmovie1 and I walking around there, like a couple of bosses or dweebs, whichever we look like that day. One of the two. But also, so Nick, we were talking about some of the events and things going on with Creep IE Con, and no real guest to announce yet, but he's going to have haunts, like some of the haunts from specifically Fear Farm from like Midsummer Scream. They're going to be there, so he's going to be doing different things.
Hi. The what? No garlic. No garlic. I'm good. Oh no, I didn't order anything. Oh, you don't order anything? No, I'm good.
You're like,
you're trying to give me some free shit.
I'll take some free food. What was that? Garlic fries? What was that? What was he trying to give you?
I don't know. My fat ass, whatever it is, don't need it.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Stephen McComber says, hi, Wet One.
Hey Steven, what's up, man?
Video man, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. Take care of yourself. And so we got a really nice comment here a little bit
Hey,
ago.
thank God for cell phones that I can actually do this kind of stuff, like when I'm not at home.
Yes, right. No, it is. We're really fortunate to live in a time when we can do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll talk more about the things with Nick. But there's gonna be a big show at some point where Nick is on and talking about a lot of the guests that are going to be at Creep Con. And so we'll definitely plan that ahead of time and try and schedule that for a time that you're available. I think we're looking at like a Wednesday, so maybe we'll do it Wednesday evening after you get home from work and stuff.
Yeah, man. I don't get home until like around 6:30 or so.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it a little bit. We'll do it a little bit later in the day.
Hey, did you ask him at all? Did you ask Nick at all about that whole? I know it's like probably a conflict of interest too, but that whole LA Horror Con, like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like,
no, you know what? That didn't even come up at all. Didn't even mention that at all.
yeah, because like to me, I'm like looking at this, I'm like, what is this? It's like a pop up, kind of convention that I don't think I've heard of before, but it has some of these fucking really cool people. And it's like, I don't know.
I have emailed LA Horror Con a couple times trying to get press passes, and I have got crickets so far. So we'll see what happens there. But it's still something I'd like to go to. It happens like a couple days before I go to Boston.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
I want to go because they have that girl from Welcome to the Dollhouse over there, and I was like, shit, that's like the main one I want to go see.
Nice. Well, look what just happened here. Look at the screen. We just got stalked up on by the Cinestalker. What is going on, Cinestalker? How you doing tonight? Well, look at that. Look at that fancy beer cooler in the background. Look at that beer fridge back there.
Cheesy. There you go. Right there. Bam.
Oh, gorgeous, man.
Getting screener refrigerators and shit.
Oh man, I know, dude. Like that's like the ultimate. I've got some screener stuff, but I've never got like a I don't know if I can say how much that thing's worth on air.
It's like over
I gotta go take a shit. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Wetmovie's having issues with this internet there in a casino and stuff. Yeah. So coming and going. But cool of him to drop by. But yeah, man. So I didn't want to just go and start dropping numbers, but that's an expensive little fridge right there with the sick stone logo on it. That's
pretty
really cool.
It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
I do dig. I was like, I'll keep it for a while. It's kind of cool, Kind of a cool thing,
Yeah. No, well, you got to keep it till you drink all the beer in there at least.
Yeah, right? No matter what, I gotta have it with at least drink all the beer in there.
All the beer, man. Oh man,
it does look pretty cool. I do like it. It does look pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's really cool. No, and after seeing your video and hearing about that and how how much fun you had at that. Yeah, I went on like the big hooah I am. I went on Stone's website and I was like, sent him an email. I was like, yo, what's cracking? Like,
hey, do it, dude.
I was like, hey, if I just said if you're looking for anybody else to help promote like Stone products, I'd love to. So we'll see. She I got an email response, a canned response saying that she was out of the office till like tomorrow. So maybe I'll hear from her.
Yeah, they're pretty good on responding. So it should be good.
But you and your homie there look like you guys had a blast, like drinking it up and everything.
Too. They get one guy got like a $1,000 fridge.
That's awesome, dude.
Just for free, just like, hey, just take it.
I love that one you got though because it's like nice
pretty
size.
Cool. I like it. Yeah,
yeah,
like it.
It's pretty cool. Really cool.
But they're both kind of similar. It's not much difference. Other one, I like a little bit of a digital thing up above it. It gets a little bit colder. Like,
okay.
Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. So
okay, but yours because. Yeah, because it has like that kind of like the Stone logo, and it has like that horror kind of vibe look to it.
It has like the whole kind of like with that stuff like
whatever that skull kind of thing,
gargoyle look kind of thing right there.
Yeah, it definitely fits.
Oops, sorry, hit the wrong button.
That's all good. But it definitely fits in Cinestalker pad there. Definitely
I was
fits.
Trying to put it out. I was like, I'll put it right there for right now. I was like, I have no idea, but it's all right for right there.
Nice. That's cool. Well, and so for everybody, you know, that you know, nobody would know because you, Cinestalker, you and I were the only ones talked about this. But I was trying to come down to your house and hang out this weekend.
Oh yeah,
but I forgot I had that convention, or I had that
stream last night.
Yeah, the stream, which
it
was a lot of fun.
Movies. You got to watch those movies.
Oh man, they were so bad, man.
Oh man, I was like, hey,
so
you know,
bad.
if you want to, go for it. I know you have a lot, but it's okay.
Well, I didn't want to let down everybody because we'd planned that for like a couple weeks.
I know that's like it's every 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
right? Every 2
weeks. But it's usually on Wednesdays. But we planned that for a Sunday because you know, something else is going on Wednesday or something like that. But
that's all cool. I'll say like we can always do something some other time. It's all good, you know.
Yeah, no, totally.
There's
So hopefully you were able to find you know, something to do, keep your weekend.
Yeah, I was good. Yeah, I was fine. I just kept busy with stuff, and
cool.
I was cool. I was just had to kick back here.
Right on. Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad like skipping out on you, but
it's no big deal. It wasn't
it
was all like last minute plan anyway. It wasn't like a big deal. It was all good.
Yeah. Speaking of the stream last night, Mr. Tony of the Dead in the house. What's cracking, Tony? What's up? Tony had to suffer through those movies with me. And Sean, what up? Sean says, "What's up, OGP and Danny?"
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah. And so, you know, it's funny because the one movie we watched, it was like so bad, but there was like undertones about battling alcoholism and stuff.
Okay.
And I picked up on it. At least I believe that's what they were going for because there was a lot of evidence for it. And then after talking about it, you know, Tony was like, okay, I kind of see where you're going with that and kind of look at the movie a little bit differently. Everybody else on the panel was basically like, F you, OGP, that movie sucked, you know. But
I'll check out some of that the highlights. I'll skim through it, check out some of the funny parts.
Yeah, it was it's kind of a long one, but it was a fun little stream. Yeah. I'm good. Just glad those movies are done with. Yeah, no, 100%, Tony. Yeah, that was rough. Those were tough ones to get.
So do you guys know what movies are you guys doing next? The next
we do, and so George BC Brother Chaos was the one that got to pick this time. So I'm last to pick. So
okay,
I've already put out a teaser spoiler for them of one movie they're going to have to suffer through when it is my turn.
Cool.
And that is the one movie I'm going to make them watch. Is I am making them watch Terror at Blood Fart Lake.
Wow.
That is, it's a
great title.
It's the SRS. It's a great title. I love the title. Fluffy and I tried watching that.
I think I remember you guys talking about that one time before. It was horrible.
We couldn't finish it. We turned it off.
You got angry.
So I'm going to have to subject them to that.
Yes. Yeah,
but
that's cool, man. That's awesome.
This is funny because Wetmovie is messaging us saying that he's in the bathroom.
Is he?
And it's glorious.
Is he taking a wet one or a wet two? I don't know. What's he doing?
Well, so you know, it's funny you mention that because there's another movie I might subject everybody to called Death Toilet. Have you ever heard of Death Toilet?
That's what Brennan's on right now. He's
on the Death Toilet right now. But there's also there is a sequel to Death Toilet. There's a
people
sequel.
Die in the toilet? Do they
the toilet attacks people. It attacks people.
Wow. So wow. It's like a mouse. Guess, eat your ass.
I'll give you one guess at what the title to the sequel of Death Toilet is.
Yeah, Death Toilet. Death Urinal. I don't know.
It's Death Toilet #2.
Oh,
like you're gonna take it to #2.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So bad.
I like that.
So those.
That sounds like great though. Those both sound horrible.
They do. I haven't settled on Death Toilet for sure, but Terror Blood Fart Lake they will be watching. But we are going to suffer through. Where did I write down those names? Tony, are you on here? Do you remember what movies offhand? I wrote them down somewhere, but I lost my notes of what we have to watch this week for. Let's see if I got them somewhere on here. One of them looks like beyond. Oh, here we go. One is called Bad Magic.
Bad Magic.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Tony. And he said the two words I did not want to hear before he named the name of the movie. He said Polonia Brothers. So I was like, oh my God, you know who Polonia Brothers work with all the time?
Oh,
yeah, boy with the mullet, with the curly hair mullet over there, Mr. Sterling.
Yeah,
they do a lot of Sterling movies. So once he said Polonia Brothers, I was like, crap. And that movie's called Bad Magic. It looks horrible.
Bad Magic, dude.
And the other one is Begotten, and Begotten is like a silent film.
Interesting.
It's made by somebody who, like, it's made by another famous director who's done something else big. I'd have to look up. Yeah, TC. No, this is not Wetmovie1. You are very observant, TC. Wetmovie1 has been having internet trouble because it's Cinestalker.
He's on the thumbnail.
Yeah. So Wetmovie was here, and then he left for a while, and then he came back. But he's having internet issues in a casino right now. He's over there gambling, losing all his money.
So how long has he been on the whole thing so far? If he had it all,
all in all, I'd say 15 minutes out of the out of the 2.5 hours has been about 15 minutes. So yeah, it's but hey, I get it.
It happens.
It does. Internet sucks sometimes. Yeah, Casino. Speaking of Casino, did you see my unboxing video with that Casino poster I got with Martin Scorsese's autograph on it?
I saw that. That was cool. We get some good stuff,
dude. Yeah, and like after going out there,
some coin. It was good though. It was good stuff.
Oh yeah. But I wasn't gonna do it, but like, man, when I saw they had Casino, I was like, Goodfellas was already gone. I didn't get to pick for Goodfellas, but there was like the Irishman, Casino, others. But like, I was like, dude, such a good movie. And after us just being out there recently, I was like, dude, I got to get it. But
a little more, yeah, totally, dude.
So we've got to get back to Vegas, and I'm hoping that
go tomorrow. It's fun.
Let's go, dude. Let's do it. like honestly, there's nothing stopping me from going tomorrow. There's nothing.
Hey, you have to get ready for your trip.
Yeah, no, that's true. I definitely don't want to go get sick before the trip.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to take it easy on that. But we'll see. We'll plan something here very soon to get back out there.
No problem.
But we forgot to take a shovel with us with the metal detector down to Lake Mead. So we weren't really able to do much digging for stuff. So
pick up some weird things. Did you guys get some detection?
I mean, we saw that gigantic boat, and then there was like a lot of old school, like 40 or 50-year-old looking beer cans and soda cans.
Interesting.
There was like some shoes and sandals and things like from forever ago that like fell off of boats that were down there.
Was there now? For anyone else out there where you were? It's kind of middle of nowhere.
So in that area, because I specifically targeted an area where they'd been finding barrels, there were other people, because it's an area kind of known as Swim Beach where you can actually go swimming out there. And so there were a few other little small groups of people, but it was not crowded by any means.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
There's so much of that lake that we can go back and explore and have to ourselves open.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks rad. As like I never
no, dude. And I'm telling you, like the idea, the thought now, like of going back out there and staying with Matt and going to like Lake Mead, going to that dive bar where the mob people hung out, and there was a few other locations on the list. Yeah, there's still some other stuff we need to check out,
like mob stuff. It's got to be
totally yeah, and doing some of that stuff and not necessarily being in a big crowd of people at a casino.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty neat.
Who knows? Well, here's the thing. Here's where I'm hung up at. I'm either getting my Verizon internet device tomorrow or Wednesday. Once I get that, I need to go test it out again. So, hey,
have you Verizon? Right?
Oh, maybe we have to dust off. Maybe we have to dust off the polyester or the the velour. Maybe we have to dust off the velour a little sooner than we thought.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, maybe
we'll see.
Because I wasn't gonna wear it because it was so damn hot. I'm surprised you wore it, man. I was like, wow, dude, that was hardcore.
It was toasty.
Hot. It was so toasty. So, but I'll have to bust out the one too. It can both be the Velour brothers.
Yeah, even that shirt you had, the Miami shirt you had there.
Oh God,
was epic. Yeah, it's so good.
I was a whole $5 for that shirt too. Whole $5.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It was a beaut, man. That was a beaut.
I saw. I was like, I gotta get this. It's so tacky. It's so tacky. But I actually was okay. Looked all right. It wasn't as bad as I thought. But
Dude,
still looked tacky though.
Our thumbnails from those videos are like the most epic thumbnails of all time.
But actually, I do want to like. I'd be cool to blow it up. Have that canvas printed of that. That'd be sick.
And you know what? And maybe we go back and get like a real high quality. Like do that again and get like real high quality image.
I think that kind of look kind of cool. Look on the wall, the background.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to like an 11 by 17 of us, like full head to toe.
Look, be funny as hell, man. It's funny.
Totally.
I like it.
We got to do that. We got to. I'll bring the tripod out next time. So it's like set the camera on the tripod.
That
would be dope. That would be dope. But it's gonna happen sooner than later. We gotta make it. We gotta make it happen.
I'm down to hit up all those weird areas again. Maybe hit up maybe like what was that weird maybe go to that one Pioneer Saloon place again.
No, we totally need to with the little
stuff, you know.
Yes, I've got my ghost hunting.
Weird, you know, it's kind of cool.
My ghost hunting kit right here.
I don't feel like
all the little devices.
Like, went out, dude. There's one thing I want to try to get. It's like ghost hunting stuff. They call it. I watch these YouTube people that do ghost stuff too, and I get ideas for like maybe like stuff you got. And I was like these things. They're called cat balls, and like little balls, and they light up if you touch them. They light up, so you get to physically touch it, and they'll light up.
So, were you mentioning that to me before? You might have been you mentioned that. Somebody mentioned those to me before.
Look kind of cool. Like there's like little balls, and you gotta kind of touch them to make them go off. So it'd be kind of cool to put them in rooms.
The spirit can touch it and make it go.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. And here's the thing: I would be even down because, like, right now, that hotel downtown, they're on my shit list. They have not emailed me back yet.
Another asses, man. I can't believe they try to pull that, dude. Like,
yeah, such a joke.
At least like give you a conjoined room for the same one price, so you have two rooms for the same price. You got, you know, at least something,
right?
Work it ain't sold out. I know that. They work it out.
100%. Yeah, no. So and looking at my email right now, they have not responded. They as of right now, they have not responded.
So crazy. Yet. I said a day and just respond and just say something again. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, such a joke. But somebody was pointing me out. They're like, "Oh, go to the Better Business Bureau, report them there." And you know, so maybe I'll do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony the Dead says T-Mobile owns that hotel, right? No, I think you're right. You're right.
They're probably in cahoots.
Yeah. Shitty services right there.
I can't believe how bad that thing was. I was like, wow, it's so bad. And it's supposed to be like I always see their commercials off. A great 5G network, you know, T-Mobile.
Yeah.
No. I'm glad I never switched over myself. So
yeah. Sean says you should go to Body Worlds in Vegas. Is that where those statues are? Those like white statues? I don't know. What's Body Worlds, dude? Let's see. Let's go back. Oh, there's a couple things I want to address here. Predminator, what's up? Saying hello to OGP Wetmovie and Cinestalker here. Sean, Fluffy, and Wetman in Vegas. Well, hey, they could do it. Does a fridge come with a supply of beer? The Wicked Network wants.
It's not, unfortunately. I wish it was actually packed full of beer.
Yeah.
I think I took all the beers because all the fridges had tons of beer in them, and they were like full of beer. Someone must have grabbed them in trash bags and took all the beer they had to.
Oh man, that's
okay. It's okay. I have beer in the fridge already here, and
yeah,
there, you know, it's all good. But it would have been nice though if it would have came with beer.
That would have been sweet. Yeah, but
that I'm cool.
But I bet that thing carrying that fridge like to your car and into your house, that thing had to been heavy, right?
It wasn't that bad. It was like 40 pounds.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay.
Not that bad. I was a little bit fearful of that. And I was thinking, oh my God, I got to carry this thing up the damn stairs. I hope I don't drop it and break it. But it wasn't that bad. I had a nice groove, nice and grip in the bottom to pick it up. And I was just boom right up there. Like probably it's under 50 pounds. It's not that
nice. Bad. That's cool. Sean wants to know if I got some video from the lake. Yes, we filmed a lot. I wanted to go live out there, but because T-Mobile sucked, I was not able to go live from the lake. So I did film. Luckily, I had Matt following me around with the camera as I was out there metal detecting. Worked out great. Yeah, that video will probably be the one that comes up this Wednesday. So 2 days from now, you'll be able to see that.
Yeah, but how long is it about?
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet.
There you go. Yeah, you got that edited.
I'll tell you, we went to a couple different locations out there. All in all, spend a good couple hours out there. It'll probably be 20, 25-minute long video.
Yeah, I guess that's a bunch of good stuff. And
yeah,
I'm curious what it looks like. I'm curious.
Yeah,
you guys were saying too, it'd be cool, like even the clown motel, like you go there. Maybe it's far as hell, but we all pitching gas, go up there, clown motel.
Yeah, dude. Like,
or even
back
to the Area 51 place again. Go around there again. It's kind of weird. I think it's just kind of cool and weird, you know.
There is so much craziness out in the desert, like California, Nevada. There's craziness everywhere. So
weird stuff, dude.
Yeah. Tony is preparing for the next voyage, next season of Voyage. He has a few possible picks, but don't think they'll beat MC's picks. Yeah, and he's talking about Master Chaos. Yeah. Those movies Master Chaos picked were horrible.
Want to make sure that the worst of the worst.
Yeah. Real quick. I want to say something here real quick to everybody. The link is down below, but Master Chaos is set up. You can see Master Chaos TV up here. He has set up a new channel because on his Master Chaos TV channel, he cannot monetize and he's having a hard time with that channel. So he has a new channel. So I put a link down below to his new channel. When we're done here, if you want to go support him, click and subscribe to his new channel. That would be very cool.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. So,
but dude, so I upgraded today my StreamYard here. So this is actually the $50 a month version, so I can stream in 1080. Yeah. But because of this, I can do actually audio clips too. So now let me know if you can hear this. Let me see if you can hear this.
Fuck you, Santa. Fuck you.
I heard someone say "F you, Santa." F you.
Yeah, F you, Santa. Yeah. What about? Can you hear Tony Soprano right here?
The language on you. You blow your fire with that mouth. Oh, the language.
So does it give you a bunch of options? You have like a bunch of options. Just choose.
No, I ripped all those off of YouTube last night.
It is just stuff you have. Okay.
I just started building a little library there. So I got this one as well. See if you can guess that movie right here.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I'll give you a hint. What that was is a jelly donut, Private Pile. That was from Full Metal Jacket. That's
okay. I'm drawing a blank. I'm like,
no. I know. That's what I was like, we'll see. But
that's pretty good. I like that. Full Metal Jacket. That's awesome.
And
that's great. I like that. That's kind of funny because you can use those voiceovers at certain times of a live stream because if it fits, it's like throw them in there. Like, kind of funny.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
like when goofy stuff. Like
when I saw that I would be able to do it, my first thought was,
yeah, bitch.
There you go.
Yeah,
that came out really loud. That one.
It was Pinkman. Yeah, bitch.
That came out really. It came out real good.
I've got volume control, so I'm like like having to like kind of mess with them and feel them out and everything.
Yeah, that's cool. So it comes with that, and what else does it do?
And it allows you to stream at 1080p, and I can have up to 10 people on the chat at a time.
That's a hell of a lot. Holy crap,
way too many. 4 is too much.
But you can have it if you want to. You can have it.
Yeah, but then I can also do this now. I can put that guy out there, and then here's his voice.
When I was a baby, you always used to hold me to your breast. I loved your breast so much, Mama.
Oh.
When I was a baby, you always used to.
Dude, that made me feel very uncomfortable right there.
I loved your breast so much, Mama.
That's
where I got the sticker from right here.
Sucking that succulent right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dude.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, it's so creepy. It's
yeah.
So
Do I make you uncomfortable?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, it's so funny.
A face only a mother can love.
Right. Exactly. So funny. And now you need a stream deck. I know Biscuits. I'm like I'm building up the
whole
thing going on
stream
here.
Deck thing.
Yeah, I've already got the whole like
controls and stuff.
Audio. I forget what you call this thing. Little audio mixer thing over here.
Yeah,
because I was having trouble with that.
It's all there.
Yeah. Yeah. His mom was hot. Hey, man.
Dude,
if you were a 27-year-old pretending to be a 5-year-old or 7-year-old or whatever,
man,
you would probably want to be up on those supple bosoms, right?
You got to do it. I'll do take 10, take 15, as many takes as it takes.
Jesse Torres says, "Have you tried the double bastard? What's the double bastard? I don't know. What's a double
I don't know
bastard?
what
What is
that
that? Is that a drink? Maybe that's a maybe that's
sounds
a
like
type
a
of
drink.
beer.
It sounds like a drink.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, no, dude, we got to talk about Vegas because there's so much more to do. But I definitely, and you know what's cool because Lake Mead is actually a national park, so it's $25 to get in there.
Okay.
But because I'm a disabled vet, we get in for free.
Oh,
so
look at that.
yeah. So everybody in the car gets in for free. So
we all
that,
do. Wow.
Yeah. So that won't cost us anything. So
Wow,
we'll go over
that's
there and
crazy.
do that.
That's
Go metal
crazy
detecting. And my old metal detector had like rusted out. Like I guess we left batteries in it.
Oh.
So I ended up having to buy a brand new metal detector.
Okay.
Jesse says it's a stone beer called Double Bastard.
That's
right. And I think I've
Brewery.
seen
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I think I've seen that now. Rings a bell.
I've
Jesse.
seen that now. I've seen that now. Yeah. I wasn't sure we was getting that. But I'm like, yeah. It's like the Arrogant Bastard Ale, but it's probably a double.
Probably
ale,
super
bastard.
hoppy.
Super hoppy. You'll love it.
Like
love those hops. OGP loves hops. He loves mustard. OGP. He loves mustard and hops.
This is I react like this to hops.
He loves, dude. OGP loves pickles, mustard, and hops.
Yeah, man, you nailed it right there. You have nailed it.
And extra onions.
Extra onions on there too, please, if you would.
That doesn't work. That's his nightmare right there. That's his nightmare.
That combination right there. Ooh, yeah,
that'd be a horrible combination. Imagine like a food contest. You had to eat that.
And I'd eat that. I couldn't do it. I'd be out. Unless you could find a way, like I could
do like a prank,
like shotgun it. I could actually put the tube right down my throat, so I don't have to taste it.
Maybe a jacked up blind taste test. We blindfold you and have you eat weird food. That'd be so jacked up.
I could never do one of those.
No, it'd be horrible. We'll torture you.
I couldn't do it. Tony says he knows someone lives in Henderson. Do you guys ever drive through there? As a matter of fact, yes, we had to go through Henderson on the way to Lake Mead.
Yeah.
But it's out there right next to Vegas. But when we went to the comedy show, when Fluffy and I went to the comedy show out there, it's at the Pass Casino in Henderson.
We went by there too, right? We go that weird park, the haunted park. Did we go by there?
Correct. The haunted park is in Henderson.
It's way the heck out there. It's
yes.
way out there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a haunted park. Yes.
Yeah. And so Tony, if you're ever visiting somebody in Henderson,
dude,
let us know. We'll have to make it happen here.
It
Definitely have to make it happen.
It could
totally cool. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But man, I'm all excited. I'm like amped up now. I was thinking yeah, Cinesoccer, we should get together like in a couple days and hang out or whatever. Now I'm just like, screw all that. Let's go back to Vegas. We got too much to go see and do. We'll have to figure it out. Like, yeah, get in your car. We'll get there about 3 a.m. tonight.
You're like, it takes you literally like 1 minute. You're like, let's go to Vegas like that.
Yeah.
We got hammered. You can jump in. We'll all jump in a pool. We'll all jump in.
No, well, and and that's it. So
that was fun. I literally watched that whole thing the other day. I watched the whole stream.
Man, I was hammered.
I started out sober. 4 hours is long. It was like one of the longest streams in the world.
Like 3 hours, 58 minutes.
It was good though.
Yeah,
some good donations. Some good donations.
Yeah, super chats were amazing, and that's man.
It was cool. It was fun. Then the whole thing was hard. I think he jumped in the pool at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
It was very late. Yeah,
it was very late.
It was very late. Yeah, that's all I know. But yeah, because
we
did
fun,
the beer
though.
run
Looked like a blast.
Oh, it was a blast.
I would jump in the pool.
And Matt's pool was hot. It was hot. And
how was the pool? Was it okay?
The water was perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Yes.
Looked pretty clean too. Looked pretty clean. Yeah,
Sean says live feed to Vegas. So here's the thing: if I get that device and it works good, we'll definitely do a live stream on the way out there.
That's a good idea.
Maybe going out the back way, see some like crazy stuff out there.
The Amboy, creepy Amboy. Yeah, it is weird out there.
Yeah.
We'll ride that bull again, the dragon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll go visit. We'll go visit the sister the dragon or whatever.
Oh yeah, the one that's the other one. Yeah,
just like a half a mile down the road, whatever. We'll see.
That was fun though. It was fun. It was like so weird.
Those pictures, man, epic. Pictures.
They came out good. They came out really good. They came out good.
Yeah, they did. Tony, definitely, yeah, dude. You're ever out there? You gotta let us know. We'll mob out there. Has anyone ever heard of a stout called Clown Shoes Vampire Slayer?
I heard of the company Clown Shoes.
I have not, but that sounds amazing. And I
heard of they might have it over here. I do see that brand out here.
That's cool.
Some of the liquor stores.
Yeah.
Clown Shoes is the name of the brewery. I think it's the name of the brewery or whatever. Cool. I think so. But I've never seen that one though. Vampire Slayer. Sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah, no, that does. That's badass sounding
dude.
Drink right there. That's cool. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to talk more about. I'll get off the live stream whenever I end it tonight and call Matt and see what he's got going on this week.
He's like, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, yeah. And so then they stopped making it, but there's actually holy water in it.
Oh, weird.
Oh, so it's got holy water
in
that beer. Wow. So like a
Very
blessed
weird.
beer. But that's to me, that's not out of the realm of acceptable because and I forget the process, forgive me, but what the Jewish folks do, like with the kosher food and everything, it's like kosher because they bless it or they
bless
use
it.
something to it, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have a problem drinking a beer.
No,
made with
it's totally
holy water.
cool.
I'm down.
No, it's totally cool.
Get
it's
the
very unique
demons.
that beer would have holy water in it. I never heard
right.
of that.
I know
That's
that.
kind of just kind of like, okay, that's cool. Totally threw me off.
It
makes sense. So
Vampire
Slayer,
yeah.
like holy water beer.
Totally need
vampires.
Start the we'll call it the Sin OGP Brewing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then we're doing beer with holy water in it. Anything we can make beer out of that's blasphemous. We'll do that.
There you go.
Yeah,
you can find all the beers that have that kind of thing and stuff, and try them out.
Yeah, Sean Skur, what's up? Coors time. It is not Coors time right now, but hopefully very, very soon.
Coors time. Yeah, Coors time. You drank a lot the other night. Yeah, but we had 15, right?
15, yeah. No, based on the the pile of beer cans that was left over afterwards and everything. That's what.
Thank God it was Coors. Thank God it was another beer.
Right. No, I still felt like crap the next day. It hurt so bad.
Dude.
I drank too much. But I'll tell you what though, that Long Island thing that we drank was not bad. I enjoyed that.
Cocktails, it's called. Cocktails, the brand.
Yeah. It was
drink all that thing. I'm like, wow, I drink the whole thing. That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I mean it's 10% alcohol, so it was like having like 3 beers or something. But
not that bad, yeah.
Yeah, but it was tasty though. It was really tasty. Yeah.
There you go.
So, Danny, any plans for much like visiting abandoned stuff videos? Really like your abandoned train videos from back in the day. Yeah. That's a good question. Any plans? Anything else? I mean, like not to spoil it because you don't want to say it and then somebody else goes and does it.
Yeah. I did a video today where I talk about that. Actually, it was an abandoned spot. I might go to. It's like doesn't matter. It's over at the mini golf course
Oh yes, yeah. No, good call on that. Good call. Yeah,
it's still there. It's part of it's getting taken down, but a lot of it's still there.
But dude,
but the guys come back
hard hat and roll into there.
Well, guys, come back a couple days and just ask the general manager. He'll probably let you go in there. I'm like, okay,
nice.
So I'll see. There's nothing dangerous there. I just want to record it, just to kind of document it because it's like it's been for like 40 years and it sort of sucks. It's going down, but it's kind of just kind of show it. It's kind of cool. It's nothing crazy, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like an old mini golf course.
Dude, that thing has been there a long time.
Since I don't know, probably like late 70s, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 1980s.
Easily at least the 70s because I remember going there as a kid. I remember my mom and uncle got into a big fight because my uncle took me and my brothers there one night and we came home like 15 minutes late or later than he said we'd be home. And so my mom started like bitching out her brother and stuff and they got into a big fight about it and everything. So I remember going there as a kid, but even before that, going there with my parents.
I know it's old, but it sucks. It's going and taken down. It's like it's a shame, but it's still there. Like a lot of it's still there. So I want to record it, walk around there. So hopefully in a day or two I can do that.
Yeah, no, totally.
Kind of show it before it gets destroyed. So that's what
dude, that's cool that they would entertain you.
Yeah, the guy it's owned by a car company now, Mazda. So they're gonna say this become a car dealership. That's what I think. So it's weird. Like inside the arcade, I'm gonna walk in there. I record inside the arcade. We get car dealership people inside the arcade area, like these with mock tables in there because they can clearly see like arcade in the walls. It's kind of like that because that's what it was. So it's kind of funny.
No,
so hopefully I'll go there
it's
tomorrow, the next day, and kind of try to talk to the guy early in the at noon or something like that. See if I can just. So I'll be like Chris. I'll be there. Like, just give me like 20 minutes. I'll walk
that's
in,
cool.
and I'll be super chill, and
Yeah,
hopefully it'll work
no,
out. I'm open.
and that's one of those things like you know, it's super cool that you get to go there and that they're willing to let you, because they could have easily just told you to screw off.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll work out. I don't see why not, because it's nothing dangerous there. It's just like showing something, so it's nothing bad.
Yeah, you know, but when there's
hopefully,
construction zones, because of like
I know,
OSHA and laws and stuff, you know, sometimes
that's what I mean. And so who knows? But hopefully it'll work out. Even if I have a guide with me, I just like have someone with me. It's all
for real. Yeah,
It's
totally.
Like,
walk down memory lane before it's completely
kind of
gone,
show, you know, and hopefully they'll understand. And hopefully they'll say it's cool. So
nice. Yeah.
Hopefully in a day or two I'll find out.
I gotta say something here for a minute. Robert from the great state of Texas out there in Dallas.
Yeah.
He just said, check your PayPal. I did. Robert dropped a $20 and PayPal donation.
Oh, wow.
So much better than super chats, because YouTube doesn't take a cut.
That is so true.
Robert just hooked it up with a $20 contribution to the channel on PayPal, and he said here, can't wait to meet you when you come to Dallas and we can have a few beers. And
dude.
Something happened there.
That'll be like in like what, 2 weeks for you? Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Couple weeks. I'm sorry. I am not activity. Here we go. I'm goofing on the PayPal right now. Sorry. It is September 3rd. I'm flying out. So I mean, like 11 days from now, flying out there to Dallas. And so, Robert says, can't wait to meet you when you come to Dallas and we can have a few beers. Dude, that would be so cool, dude. Robert, I can't wait. We will, maybe we'll try and plan something. Not maybe, we will. What we'll do is we'll try and meet up at that, like that video store. And there is a couple really cool places to grab some beers right around there. That would be pretty cool to do that. So very cool, Robert. Thank you very much. Super excited to meet you there. And I have to apologize, Jesse Hoffman. If Jesse Hoffman is on the video right now, the other night when looks like when I was live the other night, Jesse Hoffman sent a $5 donation through PayPal the other night too. Oh, cool. And so my apologies for not, I need to set up my phone to get notifications about PayPal. I apologize for not catching that, guys. But Robert, that is epic, dude. Yeah, no, cannot wait to meet you. It's going to be a blast. I'm so looking forward to going to Dallas. It's going to be a lot of fun, dude. But you know, but here's a question. Predminator asked, did I like the black phone? Have you seen the black phone yet?
No, I was going to the last few days because you can stream it now, but I haven't had time to do it. So, but maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah,
it all depends on the time of it. But maybe after I get back later on, I might do it. You know. Right on. I'll check it out. Yeah,
there's no hurry. It's not going anywhere, you know. But yeah, it is. You know, and that's one thing I mentioned. And I like when Nick, I was actually talking to him, and I was kind of winding it up with him, but somehow or another he got bounced off the chat before. Like I didn't kick him out or anything, but he got bounced out somehow or another. But I wanted to ask him, and I'd forgotten because he told me that he was going to be watching the Black Phone last night.
Oh, okay.
So I was curious his thoughts on it. It's a good movie, but you know, I don't think it's spoiler alert or anything to say that we want a prequel. We want to find out more about what made Ethan Hawke's character become the killer he was, you know, or the bad guy he was. So, so I'm hoping we get that. I would love to see that. But be cool. Yeah, be curious to see your thoughts on Black Phone whenever you get to check that out.
Then that maybe for the heck of it, that one Orphan 2. Girl.
Oh yeah, no, and that's I own Orphan, and I still have not watched the first one. I need to watch both of them now. I'm very curious to see them.
I'm curious.
I've never got around. There's so much to watch. There's so many options, TV and movies. Right? Like it's hard to get to it all.
And you get the stuff you get through the you buy stuff or get stuff to review. So you get that stuff too on top of the streaming stuff.
Totally.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
It's good. It's good to have options, so it's good.
Yeah. No, 100%. And hey, did you hear Wetmovie1 and I talking about that? There's that convention coming up it's like September 11th. It's on a Sunday. We're going to go to a really small like horror convention in Orange County.
Oh.
But anyways, it's called Creep. Man, I suck because Creep It Real. They were so kind, and I sent them a message going like, hey, what's I don't want to say, but you know how we get into these conventions.
Yeah.
So I messaged them about that, and they responded, boom, right away with the passes.
Oh,
and so,
cool,
so anyways, you ought to look into that Creep It Real. They said they're going to have some promotional stuff and everything. So next week's video, I'm going to be talking about what to look forward to at that event and stuff. So
I'll look into that like this week. Maybe
because it's in Orange County. I think it's like in Santa Ana or something like that. So it's not too bad of a drive.
Yes.
So we're gonna go on Sunday.
Okay.
So see if you can message them about about a pass or something.
That's cool.
But if you can, it'd be cool. Like me, you, and Wet One mobbing it up over there.
Yeah.
Fun. But and then going and hanging out with Nick at the Creepy Con, or at the I don't think he's doing a Creepy Con booth, but at his Fearsome Figures booth.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cool. Yeah. So
that's cool. I never heard of that convention. Never heard of it.
No, it's a smaller. And that's like honestly, in all honesty, I'd never heard of it until yesterday. Jesse got me Creep It Real, and that's the cool thing is. Now Jesse, are you going to go to Creep It Real? Because Amy Cakes is going to be at Creepy Real on Creep It Real.
Okay.
Amy Cakes is going to be there on Sunday. So I was like, Amy Cakes got to come up, say hi. We're going to go on Sunday because of Brendan's work schedule. Anyways, Jesse, are you going to be there? But dude, no, Cinesoccer, if you can come, that would be epic. Cause I mean, like even from where you live, just driving up to OC is not that bad.
No,
it's a lot better than going like all the way to Pasadena or something like that.
It's funny. It's not that bad.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll talk about that more. And I'll send you some information on it.
Good, they responded quickly though.
Yeah, very quick. Yeah. But I mentioned to him, I was like, I'm even gonna have like Nick on the live stream tonight because they know Nick. And so I was like, I'm gonna have Nick on the live stream tonight. And so they were just like, boom, here's your tickets. So
oh, cool.
Yeah, very cool. And I was reading up a little bit about them. It's a couple, husband and wife, that own that convention, but it's done in a area of Orange County where all the surrounding buildings were built like in like the 1800s. They're all like 150-year-old buildings.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a creepy kind of area. Sean, you have a great night too. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here, as I always say. Is the Wet One really in Vegas right now? So Sepher, he is not in Vegas. He's at the not the Hollywood Park Casino. It's the Hawaiian Gardens Casino in Los Angeles.
Oh.
What's your favorite Stephen King movie? Does that answer your question right there?
The Shining's a classic.
Yeah, and then even the movie palette thing I got right there.
Yeah, movie palette right there, dude.
Right there. That's from The Shining. I got the carpet from The Shining. I got the rug from The Shining. I got the Shelley Duvall autograph up there from The Shining.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely The Shining. What is yours? If you had to pick a Stephen King, is there anything else noteworthy? I mean, like It or any other movies that Stephen King's you could think of offhand?
Shining for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Shining is a classic. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
You got
Carrie, original one,
Carrie,
dude. There's so many good ones to choose from.
It's a bunch of stuff up there. Yeah, probably The Shining for sure.
Yeah,
probably that one. Probably the same thing.
Yeah,
probably The Shining. It's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nope, I'm with you. Let's see. Oh, Way Up Dude. Way Up Dude always has jokes. Love when Way Up Dude drops in. What happened to the cannibal who showed up late to Halloween dinner? They gave him the cold shoulder.
That's pretty good.
Like it was a shoulder they were going to eat, but it was now cold.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love Way Up Dude coming in with the jokes. It's always good for a good laugh. That's like a good one. I love that one, and specifically because of trying to make a movie called The Bread of Wickedness about cannibalism.
Is there anything you're checking out tonight? Anything you can be watching, or what you're gonna be doing after?
No, well, what I was gonna do after going off the air here, I was probably gonna run over to Dollar Tree and see if they reloaded, because I went there Saturday and they didn't have anything.
No,
but I might drop over there. Nothing in particular I'm gonna watch tonight, like on the agenda, but I do have to watch the next couple movies for our Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel coming up.
Yeah,
I'll be doing those at some point, but nothing specifically. But I mean, I do have so many movies I just got recently that I want to check out. And there's new stuff. Like I probably need to check out the new episode of She-Hulk, and I need to get caught up on Animal Kingdom. I might be down to like the final episode on that now. So there's a lot of stuff I need to check out, but I'm not sure exactly. Yeah,
cool, man. Very cool.
Let's see, the DJO, the long, drawn out character building in series, although I still complain when it's boring, works for series. I enjoy when movies get into action right away. We're talking about probably the Black Phone here, huh? Yeah, no, they did get into the action, but I love character development. I really love learning about characters, who they are, what they are. And that's why I love Better Call Saul, the first 2 seasons. Really learning what kind of turned him into the person he was.
That's cool, yeah.
Jesse Torres, yes, I'm shooting for Sunday, but it depends on your work schedule. Okay. So that would be cool. It'd be really cool to see you down there. But Jesse, if not, definitely see you out at Creep IE Con. I learned that it is Creep IE Con. Did I tell you that?
Oh, okay. Is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah, it's Creep IE, not creepy. It's Creep IE Con. I asked him, I asked Nick, I was like, so dude, because you see the IE is like separated a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it creepy or is it creepy? He's like Creep IE Con because it's in the Inland Empire.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I like it though. Yeah, it's a good play on words.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. Let's see here. What's your favorite? And we did that one. Is that the FTT? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that. Yeah. Why do skeletons make good comedians? They are too humorous. I took a knee slapper right there. Knee slapper right there. Way Up Dude says best horror movie of 2022 is X. Thank you, Way Up. That's what I'm watching tonight. I'm watching X. I'm gonna watch that. I have been meaning to get around to that. Watch X. That's I'm making my note. I'm watching X tonight. People have been asking me for too long. I need to check that out.
Yep. Nice.
And so
too. Hey, check that one out too.
It looks so good. It kind of has those original Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of vibes to it.
Yeah.
So, but what were we talking? We were talking about something else. I forgot. Totally forgot. But anyways, dude.
It's like really random stuff, Vegas stuff, abandoned.
Yeah. But no, anyways, I mean, there's that Creep It Real convention. Then I'll be in Dallas. No, I'll be in Dallas. Then Creep It Real.
Yeah.
And then there's LA Horror Con. Then I'll be in Boston. Then I come back from Boston, and then there's Son of Monster Palooza. And then there's all these. I mean, I've got a stack of emails and business cards and little flyers from all these different haunts that are all like up in my area that I want to go check out in October at some point too.
Yeah, dude, totally. Dude.
So, I mean, the next 2 months are going to be insane, and that's why I'm like, I got to get the internet device so I can be live everywhere. Yeah,
it helps out because it'd be easier. So that editing the show it live, while you're there, and it's easier. It's like it's 2 for 1. It's like got the video up, and it's live, so it's like
100%.
So it's definitely makes a lot easier.
Yeah, no, got to do that.
You can show it live as you're there, so you can experience. They can experience with you, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and it's a lot more fun. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm only halfway through my first Diet Coke.
Gonna pound that Diet Coke, sir.
Over 3 hours live, and my only Diet Coke, and I'm it's warm, and I'm only halfway through. I haven't had my caffeine intake today.
Get the Diet Coke, man.
But yeah, anyways, no, I still because like I jumped on and right away Wetmovie1 was like sitting there. I didn't even get to the news and stuff. And then he got off and I did some of the news and then Nick came on.
Oh, it's kind of like it's probably everywhere, I'm sure. Yeah.
So yeah, this live stream has been all over the map.
Well, you've been on for over 3 hours right now.
Yeah, a little over 3 hours now. Wow. But it's always a blast. I love being live, hanging out, talking to everybody. You know, yeah. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Like do live streams like on the way out to Vegas or
it'd be fun.
You know, I want to do a live stream from conventions. You know, stuff like that.
Cool.
Would be a lot of fun.
Kind of have to go walk around the gimbal, the phone,
dude, and that's where I got the gimbal now. Got all that stuff.
That and everything will be all set.
Yeah, totally. Way up, dude. Appreciate you. OGP and Cinesoccer, love you guys. See you guys later.
Way up, dude.
Yeah, love you too. Way up. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping it. You know, the one name I haven't seen tonight is Balzer. I've seen I think everybody else besides Balzer.
On here,
yeah, Balzer's here all the time. Yeah, but Balzer seems to come on. I see a lot of comments and stuff from him late at night.
Oh, okay, maybe he's better. Maybe he's scheduled.
Yeah. But dude, man, I'm telling you, that trip to Boston, like,
sick, dude.
Like one of these days.
How long have you been gone for? Like a week or 2 weeks?
Let's see. So
10 days. I don't know.
Like 8 days. Like 8 days.
There you go. Like a full week. There you go.
Yeah. But as soon as we get there, first on the agenda is going to see the Red Sox play.
Nah, dude.
The second day we're there, we're going to go to the Haunted Overload haunted house up there in New Hampshire. Sick. Which if anybody hasn't seen that, before you see my video about it, Grim Life has an amazing video about Haunted Overload. Dude. It's like one of the biggest haunted houses in America. It's because it's not just a haunted house. It's like a little village that you kind of traverse through there. It's crazy.
That's rad, dude.
And you know, kind of up in that area around Halloween time, it's gonna be badass.
That's gonna be so cool, man. It's like so rad.
And then the third day, we're gonna go to the JFK Presidential Library, but it's like rad. Bucket list, been wanting to go there.
That'd be fun, man.
Then the fourth day, we're gonna go to well, I don't know if it's fourth day or whatever, but it's Saturday. We're gonna go to Salem in Salem Commons, a big park in the middle of Salem.
Yeah,
they're having it's kind of like they're calling it like a street fair or whatever, but it's kind of like a Halloween witchcraft kind of street fair out in Salem Common.
I think so that stuff right there. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, it's like part of their like Halloween kind of celebration.
That's gonna be fun, man.
So we're gonna go check that out.
Yeah,
Salem. Spend the day in Salem on Saturday.
It's like you. Everyone's going. You and the kids. Everyone, right?
So me, the wife, my son, my one daughter, and then my nephew. My other daughter can't go because she has work.
Okay, I wasn't sure totally.
But there's 5 of us going. Yeah, my nephew.
It's gonna be a fun trip for everyone. Yeah, it's
going to be amazing. But the icing on the cake, the icing on the cake.
Oh, you're wearing it.
Comes on Sunday at 1 p.m. live from Foxborough.
Man, I was there.
Oh,
dude, bro.
Oh, I cannot wait. I wish
I was there. It'd be so cool.
You go see Mac Jones live in the flesh. Tossing bombs against the Detroit.
I got the cool Patriots store. You can buy some merch there and crap like
that. Dude, that Patriots store at Foxborough. It's like the size of like a grocery store or something. But it's just
that huge.
Pat's gear. Dude, they had Pat's like thong bikinis for women.
Oh my God.
They had you name Pat's socks, like you think of it. They got it. For Patriots, it's so awesome.
That's I
can't wait to go. Come up on a little merch.
You gotta get some merch when you're there.
Dude. Yeah. I need to get me a new Sox hat. My Red Sox hat is all like stained from sweat.
You'll definitely find one. You'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be right there, dude. So
I'm gonna do that. Like, there's a hat store. Right there, on Yawkey Way or whatever, right there by Fenway.
You get those stores right there, dude. Yeah.
So I'll definitely be. No, I think Yawkey Way is like behind. It's like past the Green.
Oh
Muffin.
yeah. There's
whatever the street, where the shops are, where they have stores. So they had a big like Red Sox store right there. So grab a new hat there.
Yeah, get a killer new hat. You'd be sick.
But man, I can't wait. I absolutely love Boston, man. Like, dude,
get the Sandman's, get the beer, the Sandman's beer. You're gonna do it all up.
That's one thing I'm going to try. Last time I was out there, I wanted to go, but because of the pandemic, they were not allowing anyone under 21 years old into the Sam Adams Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully they've opened that back up to families now, because
sure
I would
it's cool,
love
man.
to go walk through.
It's got to be
Dude.
fine now.
Oh my God. Can you imagine go over there? You know, maybe grab myself a Pawtucket Pats, like a Peter Griffin drinks.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
But yeah, dude, it's gonna be a blast. I can't wait.
I can't wait to see the photos and videos and stuff.
Oh man, and that's why I want to have that live stream device, so I'll be live.
You can knock him out. You can knock him out if you whatever you want to do.
Walking around. I'm gonna go over. Go down to Southie and walk around Whitey Bulger's old neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know what's weird too? You know what's weird? Somewhere you have to go to it, but I know there's a weird that strange satanic church over there too in Salem.
Oh, in Salem?
I don't know if it's in Salem, but somewhere I think it's around there. It's like this satanic
but it's
church.
like a legit satanic church.
You can look it up. Yeah, I think it is.
Because I mean, there's you
can walk around it and stuff, but it looks kind of weird. It looks kind of interesting.
There are old
it's like a Baphomet like statue in there and all this stuff. It's you look it up, it's kind of interesting.
I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to look in that, because I know in Salem there is like at least one old church that's like a witch museum now.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah, the witch museum.
But this is different. This is not that. Okay.
No, this is a whole new thing. I think it's like, I don't know how old it is. Like it's less than 10 years old. I think 5 years old.
Okay.
Less.
Okay.
And it's an actual. I think it's called the Satanic Church. I think it's called that, dude.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
I think it's called that. It's very weird and strange, but they do have that. Yeah.
Yeah. Google, here I come. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Somewhere on there. I think it's in Salem. I'm pretty sure it's over there or around there.
Yeah. Sepher says we should go camp out in the high desert and listen to old Coast to Coast.
Oh, that'd be creepy. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
No, there is still that one mountain in Nevada that is, I don't know, 30-40 miles away from Area 51 that you can still hike to the top of this mountain and actually still see down to Area 51.
Oh yeah, some stuff of that. Yeah,
I've got that gigantic telescope and I've got binoculars and stuff.
We'll go up there.
It would be cool to go up there with that stuff.
Oh my God! Hey, fun. If you know how to do it, you go the trail. You know the trail up there. I'll go along. You know,
one of these days we're gonna have to plan it out for like not the. We don't want to go up there like in January, like we went to Area 51 when it's freezing.
Balls off, yeah.
But we want to go up there and also not in August when it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. Somewhere in the middle. So we'll look into that. But that would be cool. I would love to do that.
Springtime, maybe, I don't know, springish or early or fall.
Yeah, spring.
Maybe
fall. Like February, March, something like that. We'll do
fall or spring, right?
Yeah.
Spring,
fall is insane. Well, unless we go in November. Maybe we go in November. It might not be that bad.
It's not too bad. It's not too extreme yet.
Yeah,
not too cold yet, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
So those are the times to go for something like that.
Totally.
Even over here, like you come to San Diego with that, with the ghost equipment, but you can go back that weird, like the one weird witch tower.
Totally, dude.
With a car stalled, and
totally got to do that.
There again, or
totally.
There's even a haunted hotel there. There's actually a haunted hotel right there too. It's supposed to be a haunted room too, at the I forget what it's called, but it's one of the. It's not the Willie House. It's another place.
We totally got to stay there. We totally gonna have to stay there one of these nights.
Yeah, it's like this room.
Check that out.
We can both pitch in on a room and stay at the room. It's supposed to be really haunted. I've seen some videos of it. It's pretty active.
That would be cool. That would be really cool. Totally got to do that. So Gold Movie says, "Where's Wet Boy? He's at a casino and his internet connection sucks. So that's he dropped off there." Oh my God, great idea. Cinesoccer, OGP, Fluffy, Wetmovie1 should totally go camping for a stream. So here's the thing. It's been a while, but I go camping. Me and my wife, we go camping. We do that stuff. Fluffy went camping with us once. I don't think Fluffy will ever go camping again. He was like hot and dying the whole time.
Yeah.
And Big Boy's sleeping on the ground is not a good thing. So I don't know that will ever happen, but
yeah, it's all good.
Oh, forget
it. We can go out to the hiking area for like the camping area for like a few hours and hang out.
Totally. And then
we'll leave.
But I mean, that's just like going up to that place at Area 51. You got to go up there and you got to like hike up there in the daytime.
Yes.
And stay into the evening so you can see the lights and everything.
That's what you want to see. Yeah. All
the activity at Area 51. You got to stay up there into the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Question for you, OGP and Cinestalker. Have you guys and everybody else seen ZZ Top, that little old band from Texas 2019 documentary. I also have the DVD too. I have not.
No.
I love ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I have not seen that documentary. Very sad that, and I forget their names, but you know, the one lead guitarist, one of the two dudes that always had the big beard, recently passed away. Yeah. And I love the fact that, you know, the other guys are still, you know, touring and playing and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because
check that out. Yeah, that was down for a good documentary.
Yeah, no, that might be cool. Yeah, I'd probably like to see that. I'd enjoy that. My dad was also a big fan of ZZ Top.
Cool.
You know, yeah, it might be cool to check out. Yeah, but yeah, you know, like there's like the Beastie Boys. They really weren't doing too much, anyways. But then let's see. So was it Mike D that passed away?
Yeah, I think that was him. I think that was him, right? I think so.
Ad Rock, Mighty, I forget, but the dude that passed away, after he passed away, they were like, "No, we're not. Beastie Boys is done. That's it. Like done. The only thing you may ever see from them is them releasing footage that was, you know, recordings that were never released.
Oh yeah, with them all together from back when.
Yeah, but they're never going to play together again. So it's sad. But I get that they're a rap trio, so a little different.
It's a bit different, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, forgive me. I can't stop.
It's okay.
I feel like such a turd, like yawning on here.
I'm probably gonna hop off here in a bit anyway.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'll let you go in just a second here, and I'll get to the news.
If you want to
yeah, got to do all that. So we got to talk about the physical
the
media
highlights of some of the stuff over the weekend or stuff coming up. I don't know if you did stuff that's coming up too, like new Blu-rays coming out tomorrow. I don't know. Stuff like that.
Dude, and Nocturno just mentions, what's up, Nocturno? How you doing? Did we see that Son of Monster Palooza added Peter Weller? Yeah, that got Wetmovie1 all kind of wet. For me, if I was to get some autograph from Peter Weller, surprisingly enough, it would probably be something from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, there you go.
I like RoboCop, not the biggest fan in the world. You know, nothing wrong with it at all. But just I love Sons of Anarchy. So
totally, I get that for sure.
Yeah. But Peter Weller's gonna have a long line. He's gonna have a long line.
That's gonna be a long ass line right there. I can imagine. It's gonna be really long.
Yeah. Steffer says his brother, daughter, and wife, and he saw 3 UFOs in San Diego yesterday. 3 tiny, shiny silver-like spears that shoot off from near each other. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, wow. Hear about that.
Yeah, so Fluffy Gamer back in the day had a UFO encounter out in front of his ex Bonnie's house. He was telling me that, like, there was like the triangle, the 3 objects in the sky at night, like slowly rotating.
That's creepy.
We'll have to do like a UFO hunting live stream somewhere up near Area 51 sometime, and we'll all tell our stories of UFOs.
That'd be a trip.
I'm still waiting. I've seen some real badass meteors and and stuff, but I can't say I've ever seen a UFO. So
I never have. No, I always want to see that something weird like that. Never have.
Yeah,
never have. That'd be super sick though.
Totally, yeah. Do you add Mastercast to the streams? So Predminator, I actually did invite Mastercast onto the stream tonight to specifically talk about his new channel. But he is out spending time with his daughter. So much respect to him doing that. Yes. Yeah. So he couldn't be on, but we still want to subscribe to his new channel, get him up there so he can start doing live and move over there. But anyways, Cinesoccer, I think, I'll go ahead and let you go now, dude. But thanks for dropping in, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Always a blast hanging out and catching up here. But dude, I'm going to hit you up a little bit later tonight. We got some talking to do.
Yeah.
We got to talk. There could be something in the works over here. You never know.
You never know.
There might be some wicked, insane craziness happens.
You never know, man. Things are possible.
Yeah. So what do you have any videos on your channel coming out soon that you've already shot, or probably something tomorrow?
Yeah, probably tomorrow. I have something coming out. I got to edit it and stuff still. I recorded some stuff earlier today.
Right on.
Upload a video tomorrow. I'll have something tomorrow up. So
cool. Well, we will be looking forward to that for sure, dude.
Boom. How about that?
Right on. Cool. All right. Cinestalker, take it easy, man.
I'll hit you up later, bro.
All right, bro. Later, man. And just like that, Cinestalker's out of here, man. What a great show tonight. We didn't get as much of Wetmovie1 as we'd hoped, and I apologize about that. He wanted to be here. He planned on being here. Just didn't understand or expect the internet to be that bad where he was. But again, I'm going to run completely through the news here and kind of talk about everything again, just to fully have it in case anybody, wasn't here at the very, very beginning when we started going through this stuff. So forgive me if I miss comments for a couple minutes here. I'll try to jump back over to those in a little bit and address those before we wrap up here for sure. But I do want to mention again, Ontario Convention Center CreepIE Con is going down at the beginning of February. The tickets, $110 for the whole weekend. Front of the line passes. You don't have to wait in a long line outside. You roll right in like a boss. A private lounge. So if you want something to eat or drink, you don't have to stand in the long lines with everybody else. Definitely worth $110. Go get your CreepyCon tickets. If you can't afford that, at least get, like a single day ticket or something and go check it out. You won't be disappointed. It was an amazing event. I'm super excited about what's coming up with that. Fearsome Figures, Nick's site. So much cool stuff. I'm not even kidding you. We didn't even get around to talking about the stuff on his site tonight. I was going to show that. Maybe we'll get into that in another future live stream. We'll get Nick back on and kind of go through some of that stuff maybe. But his prices are ridiculously low. They're so cheap on everything. It's really the best bet to get good deals on autographs or little horror or action figures or busts or different things, Funko Pops, all that type of stuff. You want to check out Fearsome Figures. And then, yes, Master Chaos, there is a link down below for CreepIE Con, for Fearsome Figures and Master Chaos. The links are all right down below there. Definitely want to check those out. And if I didn't mention already, I do have the OGP's movie reviews channel. It's been a while since I put up a review on that channel, but if you are interested in seeing, it's been like a week or something, but if you're interested in seeing me on my specifically just reviews of movies, that's where they'll be on that channel, because there's so much content over here. I just wanted to make one channel dedicated to reviewing movies alone. So that is there. There's also a link down below to OGP's movie reviews, a separate YouTube channel. Now, specifically to the news, this week's mainly, I guess, the one big movie, if you want to call it that, would be Me Time with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg, but it's also on Netflix. I can't see spending the money to go see that in theaters. Big movie news, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. They don't have a poster or anything yet, but I put up the 2 there just as a placeholder. December 20th, 2024. So we have a date for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So that must mean it is officially green lit. Then we've got House of the Dragon, which just came out yesterday on HBO. Bullet Blake, the big homie, said he enjoyed it, but he's kind of waiting to see where it goes. It's not horrible in his opinion, if I remember correctly, but he's interested to see where it goes. So that is out. You could see so that's going to be on Sundays. But then Lord of the Rings follow-up, The Rings of Power, coming out September 2nd on Friday. Tales of, and that's, whoops, there we go, catch up here. Tales of the Walking Dead. We're 3 episodes in already. Sundays on AMC. So this Sunday you'll have the 4th. So yesterday I think would have been the 3rd episode. Next Sunday you'll have the 4th episode. So you're already 3 episodes in. If you're trying to catch up on that, you want to do that sooner than later, because them episodes are coming. Then we've got She-Hulk episode 2 coming out this Thursday on Disney Plus. Ferris Bueller possibly has a spinoff in development about the 2 guys that took Cameron's dad's Ferrari for a joyride. It's just in development, so we're talking years away, but it's very interesting and it's noteworthy. We'll see what happens with that, but that could be a lot of fun watching that and how they racked up all those miles on that car that we know Ferris and Cameron thought would be, go put the car in reverse, and it went south from there. No spoiler alerts on like a 35-year-old movie or whatever, but Ferris Bueller, man, one of the classic comedies of all time. Spinoff might be a lot of fun with that. And then Wednesday, the trailer for this show is great. If you have not seen the trailer, go on YouTube and check it out. It looks good. I cannot wait for this. I don't know when it's coming, but I don't think we have dates yet. But that is going to be a lot of fun. And then we have the good old Gary Busey incident here. Pardon me as I slam some Diet Coke. But Gary Busey was charged with a sex crime of like physically assaulting. He was like touchy-feely on people at the Monster Mania convention in New Jersey. Not cool. Those poor people having to suffer through something like that. And then Gary Busey, you're done. Your acting career was done anyways. You know, he's older anyways, but and he's kind of batshit crazy. But on top of that, he'll never do another convention again. No promoter will be crazy enough to bring him in. Now talking physical media, and this is a big one we've been waiting for, and I am on the fence with this because I have the Blu-ray over here, but Dog Soldiers getting a 4K release, one of the greatest werewolf movies of all time, getting a 4K release from Shout Factory. It's a 2002 film, 105 minutes long. Best Buy has it for $28. Walmart has it for $36. Target didn't have it on their website. I don't know what's up with that. Amazon, $26. Or you can go on to Shout Factory, which you're probably going to pay a little bit more on Shout Factory to get a copy of that. But Dog Soldiers, got to get it. If you don't have it, it's one you got to have in your collection. If I didn't own it, I would definitely be buying the 4K, but you can't buy everything in 4K. You know, you gotta pick and choose. So I think this is one that I'm just going to leave as a Blu-ray for now. And then Dirty Dancing. This is getting a 4K release. This is not the first 4K release of Dirty Dancing. This is the 35th anniversary release. So basically, it's a little bit different artwork, and it says 35th anniversary. If you already have it on 4K, you don't need to worry about this if you're a Dirty Dancing fan. Best Buy, $18. Walmart, $17. Target, $19. Amazon, $17. So all very close in price. But again, if you already have it on 4K, I don't think there's any reason to go get the 35th. And then Suburban Sasquatch from Visual Vengeance, a 2004 movie, 97 minutes long. With a bunch of people that none of us have ever heard of before. It looks bad, but it looks bad enough that it might be entertaining. One of those kind of movies. I have not seen it. Best Buy, you can get it for $18. Walmart, $25, and Amazon, $18. $18, maybe. I don't own it. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's tempting. We'll see. And then we've got another round of Chuck Norris movies coming out. And I think the last ones came from Kino. So it's kind of interesting that this is coming from Scorpion releasing rather than Kino. But you've got Lone Wolf McQuade coming out. And this is just a Blu-ray, not a 4K. But you've got Lone Wolf McQuade starring, Chuck Norris and David Carradine there. And it is 1983, 107 minutes long. Best Buy, $28. Walmart, $40 for whatever reason, $40. Target, $30. Amazon, $28. And then also, you've got Delta Force coming out on Blu-ray, which I'm surprised this isn't out on Blu-ray already. You would think this would be getting a 4K release here at some point. I mean, Delta Force, one of the classic 80s action movies, of the decade there. But of course, Chuck Norris. And 1986, 129 minutes long. I just recently watched this, just because it was like, I hadn't seen that in forever. Like, I'm going to watch Delta Force again because it's just one of those movies you can watch every few years. It's pretty badass. $28 at Walmart or at Best Buy, $40 at Walmart, $30 at Target, $26 at Amazon. So basically same price as Lone Wolf McQuade. Then we've got Death Wish. We got Death Wish 3. Charles Bronson and his badassery coming back for a Blu-ray release here from Scorpion, also 1985, 81 minutes. Best Buy, $28. Walmart, $34. Target, $30. Amazon, $26. So unless you're going to get a better deal anywhere else, Amazon, I think, is the place to go for like Death Wish and Delta Force and Lone Wolf McQuade. If you're getting those, I would probably go there. And the final of the physical to talk about is Death Warrant. We had Death Wish. Now we've got Death Warrant with Jean-Claude Van Damme, also from Scorpion, a 1990 movie, 89 minutes. And this is 28 also at Best Buy, 40 also at Walmart, Target also $30, and Amazon 28. So Best Buy or Amazon is the way to go there. And so that's it. That's what OGP thought was newsworthy this week in the way of movies and TV. Now, also, I had mentioned, we talked about seeing some of the comments out there. We haven't really dove into UFC news yet, but wow, what a main event. Edwards was getting his buttocks just handed to him and came through with that kick with like a minute left to go in the fight and shocked the world. Everybody, even like Joe Rogan and DC in the broadcast were talking about how they'd written his obituary. The fight was over. It was done. And then all of a sudden he comes through. And that's what is so amazing about UFC. You never know what's going to happen. Could be the biggest, most badass person on the planet, rolls into that octagon, and you never know what's going to happen until the fight actually takes place. So how weird, KMMCA. What did I miss something? How weird there? Sorry about that. Let's see. Where are we at? Gold Movie. I'm taking a break after last week's wallet drain. That Dog Soldiers is tempting you though, right? I am with you, Gold Movie. That Dog Soldiers is like badass looking. But yes, there have been so many sales starting with like Vinegar and Severin and Arrow and Shout, like, and Kino, and, and Criterion. I mean, like you go down the list, there's been so many different sales lately that the wallet is deranged. And then I got caught up in the autograph auction again and stuff. So no, it is time to slow it down on some of this stuff for a while. I am with you right there. Very scary, Busey, right? Yes, Jesse. No, 100%. OGP and Cinestalker is a team. Beer and any kind of shenanigans. No, you know what? And I hope Cinestalker and I will be back out in Vegas doing it up big again very soon. Hunting for ghosts, hunting for mob-related stuff. So much fun doing all that stuff. There's so much more to Vegas in the history, in not just in Vegas alone, but the desert in general, to see and do out there rather than just pumping money into a casino. Joseph, OGP, do you have any horror movies, Arrow Video? I got a boatload of horror movies from Arrow Video. Yeah, I mean, we could, maybe I could do like a collection video once. I've seen like Master Chaos. He just recently posted on his new channel his like Criterion collection video where he went through all his Criterions. Maybe I'll do like collection videos where we'll talk about the Arrows. One day we'll talk about Kinos, another day we'll talk about Severins, all that type of stuff. Go through the boutique titles, or maybe I'll just do a boutique title collection because I got so many that aren't boutique titles. Maybe we'll do like a boutique title collection video on the channel here one day. But yeah, no, I do have tons from Arrow. Yes. Suburban Trash Squad is crazy bad. Like crazy bad, like don't do it, or crazy bad, like I should do it because it's bad enough that it's entertaining. Video Man, and please let me know. Save me some money if it's that bad, please. Delta Force already has Blu-ray from MGM. Yeah, right. Okay, and that's why I was like shocked that these wouldn't already have Blu-rays. So maybe we're just doing a little different artwork. And I've seen MGM put out, like DVDs and stuff. And stuff. I don't know what the end stuff was, but when I went on like Best Buy and Walmart's websites to check their prices, it also showed the DVD from MGM, but I didn't see a Blu-ray from them. Maybe those Blu-rays are out of print from MGM, which if that's the case, maybe do we need to be on the hunt for Delta Force Blu-rays from MGM if they're out of print? Jesse, same with Lone Wolf McQuaid. Okay, and that makes sense. Those movies, like you would think, like why do these not already have blues? Peace out, Cinestalker and OGP. Have a great night. Good stuff from you guys. Well, Wicked Network, thank you very much for being here. Absolutely love you. Appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us all the time. You are definitely, and so many of the big homies in the chat tonight. Some of the, the big like OGP super fans here. Love all you guys dropping in and hanging out, chatting it up. And again, one of the things I like to say about this, and talking about, like specifically like the Delta Force or Lone Wolf McQuaid, I'm not, I don't want to proclaim myself to be an expert. I'm a fan and I enjoy talking to you all about this and having fun and interacting. And there's so many things that not only do I learn through my research or from places like IGN or what's the, I always forget the name of this other one that I go to that I love so much. Den of Geek. I love Den of Geek, but places like that, but then also learning things, from you guys as well is so much fun. And the videos, the live streams are like the highlight of my week. They're really great. Still, I would give most respect to Rockhold and Costa. What a war, right? No, those two and Rockhold, that was it, right? He retired, if I remember right, after that fight. But epic, absolutely epic. Fire Red Ice Blue, what is up? You know what? Excuse me, because I saw you say yo a few minutes ago, and I was skipping around through the comments here trying to get to you, and I hadn't got there yet. But accept my apologies. Please, Fire Red Ice Blue. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping by. Very cool to see you. Definitely another one of the names that's always popping in here. OGP about Mimi Sage Genesis coming out also. Oh, we're talking about mini Sega Genesis. I have a mini Sega Genesis. It came out like way before any of these like other little minis came out. That it's a pretty cool little badass like machine to play, but you can't do like any of the like 32X games on it. So I haven't really used it, but I got it in the box and everything out there still in good condition. But so many of those mini consoles coming out and everything, but we've had the mini Sega Genesis been out for a while now, unless there's another one coming out. MCA for Beastie Boys Past. You were mentioning something Cinna did. Yes, no, so it was MCA. That is right. Forgive me. It's been a long time, and and I absolutely love the Beastie Boys, but I always confuse MCA, Mike D, just confusing their names there. Does Fluffy Gamer have a secret level of Mario game? I'm not sure I follow you there, Joseph, but Fluffy Gamer will wreck some Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Super Mario Bros. Don't challenge Fluffy Gamer; he'll come with it. And looking at September Physical Media Month, and I am still playing catch up Disney movies and looking at my wallet like, dang, right? No, there's some good stuff coming out. There's some good stuff coming out in the near future. And one thing I want to start doing is, instead of just talking about this week's releases, kind of looking forward to the pre-orders and the bigger releases coming up down the road, that we should be kind of talking about and putting that stuff out there. So when the pre-orders are out there, I can help, anybody who doesn't know or whatever, we can talk about those. I should be mentioning those. I'll try and start doing that on the videos as well. Am I going to get Funhouse on 4K? I'm torn. I don't know. Well, let's see. I got Funhouse. Is that, and forgive me on that, the Fright Night 4K. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, there's so much to look forward to in the way of physical medias coming out. Shout has good stuff coming. Arrow has good stuff coming. It's I don't know yet. It's one of those things where kind of like, as I'm sitting there and however I'm feeling at the moment, I kind of make my decisions then. So I haven't really decided on, at this point, I don't have any pre-orders out. Aside from, I bought that, and this is not a movie, but it's that Ozzy album, the new Ozzy Osbourne album that comes out next month. I did the pre-order at Comic-Con, so I get it with the little comic book. that's supposed to be a Comic-Con exclusive. So I have that coming. But other than that, I have no pre-orders out right now. The Toby Hooper's Funhouse. Yeah, I thought I had, I don't know. I got a Funhouse movie, but it's Funhouse Massacre. I think it's different, right? But anyways, yeah, I'm not sure on that. But one thing's for sure, I do need to do better at looking at pre-releases and the things coming up, like in the weeks to come, when we talk about that stuff in the news. So I'm going to start doing that to have a better idea, because a lot of these things, I just, if I don't know or haven't thought or looked into it, really looked at the movie and stuff, that it's hard for me to kind of decide if it's, do I want to spend the money? Is the artwork good enough? There's a lot of factors that go into it, because, most of these movies we can watch streaming somewhere, even the real obscure ones. You can usually find most of these somewhere. And so to spend the money to get a physical copy of it, it's really, it's got to have great artwork or something, like come with a poster, or it has to have great audio commentary or special features, things like that. So I haven't really looked into, the stuff that's coming out down the road yet. I've just been like in recovery mode from all these conventions and all the money and everything that I have spent, on the other sales earlier this summer. So yeah, there's just so much about the Thompson movie from Dollar Tree. Okay, very cool. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. We are at 3 hours and 45 minutes. This is a little bit of a longer stream here tonight, but very worth it to have all that time with Nick and Cinestalker and some cameos from Wet One, even though he's struggling with the internet there tonight. But I hope Wet Movie's having fun out there. Appreciate Nick. Appreciate Cinestalker for dropping in. It was a really great time. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Your girlfriend hates it, but you love it's going to look amazing at 4K. And so you're talking about the Funhouse. Okay. Yeah, that's, hey, my wife does not watch horror movies at all. So I'm like, I'm alone a lot of times watching horror movies, unless I'm, with Wet Movie or Fluffy or Matt out in Vegas or something. I'm usually watching on my own here at home. So, hey, if that's just one movie that she doesn't like, consider yourself lucky. Jesse, good night to you as well. Thank you very much. You rock. You all rock. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I had a blast tonight. And so much of that is because of you all. It really, really is. And I can't stress that enough. But thank you very much. And everybody, as I always say, it seems like the COVID that was kind of coming back is kind of dying down again and stuff. But no matter what, if we're out in public and we just give each other a little more space, stress levels will come down. We'll all feel a little more comfortable, and it'll make the world a much more pleasant place. So I'm all about the social distancing, just giving everybody a little respect, and we'll all have a lot happier lives. So anyways, with that being said, thank you very much, everybody. You have a wonderful night. I should be live before next Monday again. Once I get that device, I should be live, but you never know. Cinestalker and I might do something absolutely crazy in the next couple days. We'll see. Stay tuned. But Wednesday morning at 10, there will be a video for you to check out us, Matt and myself, at Lake Mead, looking for things that fell off of boats or were dumped off of boats, maybe by the mob way back in the day. So rolling around out there with the metal detector. So you look for that video this coming Wednesday morning. And if I don't see you before then, everybody take care of yourselves. Have a good night. And thank you very much. I love you all.